Hello there, you spectacular specimens of humankind, and now, hey up there, how you doing? You alright? You feeling alright? You feeling good? You feeling beautiful there? Here we are, Yorkshire stream. That's us from now on, Yorkshire. Everything Yorkshire, nothing other than Yorkshire. That's the only way we know how to be. How you doing? You doing alright? Everyone feeling good? Everyone feeling wonderful? I do hope that the closed captions can pick up on the old accent, you know? Well, today, friends, we're going to be talking about all things Yorkshire. Aye, all facts will be about Yorkshire. We'll be drinking some Yorkshire tea. We'll be indulging in some interesting Yorkshire puddings later on. And we'll be having a wonderful, wonderful time. That's a requirement, because everyone's got to have a wonderful time in Yorkshire, regardless of how much it's raining. All right? Can't stay onion pencil. No worries, no worries. You head on. Don't you worry about a thing, all right? You head on and have a wonderful time, and whatever it is you're doing, I hope that you drink lots of tea, lots of nice Yorkshire tea, none of that other naff, all right? Proper Yorkshire tea is the only way to do it, all right? Now, before we even begin, Althena Luna's redeemed a cheap brat train, which means that we're not cheap here in Yorkshire, all right? We just watch our money very carefully. So, the first thing I'm going to do is work out where in hell do I find me bloody brat train information. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do round here. Aye. Hold on one moment, friends. One cheeky little moment. I thought it was in my the old bits and pieces, but apparently it's not. Apparently they've changed everything round. Oh, hold on. Here we are. Right. Cheap brat train means I've got to take everything, all of the little bits and pieces, right down to the easiest possibilities, regardless of what that may be. All right. Oh, well, that's going to be different, isn't it? That's going to be one of them things. Fair enough. Right, Althena Luna, consider that officially done. Consider, Althena Luna, your requirement, your request of action there is now officially complete. All right, calm yourself. We're all good. All right. How many channel points for a song in Yorkshire accent? You see, Stupedia, we're already on it. We're already on it, friend. I've already decided how this whole stream's gonna go. You see. What? Oh dear Lord! Apart from me, music's all backwards and not having a moment. Let's try that again. Come on, music. You can do better than that. All right, now then, let me say hello to everyone first. How's it going, Zooty Booty? Dapper. Good Lord. Bloody shat myself. Well, that's not going to be a thing. How long can I keep what up? Razor, this is my natural voice. I only put it on every day for you lot, you see.
Hand it to it, hand it to it.
That's a blooming marvelous wall OT you got there.
Why, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I've managed to get all of these, not only the special tea that was sent to me by the wonderful people over at Yorkshire Tea. They sent me these nice Yorkshire standard sort of brew over here. Sent me a nice pack of Yorkshire Gold. They sent me the bedtime tea as well, and another pack. I've got a separate pack of this Yorkshire tea, which is funny because I got a massive old bag of that Yorkshire tea in the cupboard into the room. But I went out and made sure that I could get the full collection, so that when we have our little tea, the wheel of tea that's going to come in a few minutes' time. All right, we have the full selection. So we got the malty biscuit brew. Never had one of them before. We've got the toast and jam brew, never had one of them before, and the decaf brew, which I've been told is the best decaf around. All right, 480. Oh no, there's definitely more than that. There's 480. There's 80 there. There's 160 there. 40. Don't get me to math, friends. Don't get me to math. I can't do it. Can't do me math off the top of my head, but I've got a bag into the room that's got about 1,000 in them, or just short of 1,000, maybe 980 odd. All right. Right, okay, now the music stopped being a bit of an arse. Let's get back on there. All right, okay, that's done. Right, friends. I was saying hello to everybody. Hello, Dapper Gogsworth, Kiara Strings. Hello, you cheeky little devils. How you doing?
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
Voyage Base coming in with the prime, and not only that, by that sound, we've got bloody brat train going on. Bloody brat train happening. Good Lord. Here we are trying to have a nice, calm, peaceful time, and bloody black trains coming choo-chooing through here. Disgusting, I tell you. Absolutely disgusting. Who else did we get there? Oh, Zooey Booey. Zooey Booey coming in with the 9-month Zooey Booey. What are we calling our baby? What are we calling our wee bairn? Our wee child. Hey? Oh, calm yourself. But T's getting excited. T's getting excited, friends. It's all right. It's okay. Hold on a moment. Let me just inscribe the names on the mirror of vein. Right. Zooey Booey, your name, and also thank you very much, Zooey Booey, for taking us one step closer to that 70-30 split. I do like a good 70% of our profits and what have you, you know. And, of course, to the wonderful Voyage base there, coming in with your Prime. I appreciate it. You could literally use your Prime anywhere in the world, and you chose to use it here. It's very much appreciated. Zooey Booey and Voyage base. Both of your names are inscribed upon the mirror of vein. By having your name upon the mirror of vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat. Calm yourself. Alright? I know this Yorkshire hiney is very finey, but that ain't the point. And of course you get access to all them beautiful, and some may even say sexy, little emotes. But most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in mirror. Good God, do I look rough.
Panda to my ego. Panda to it. Panda to it.
Yorkshire tea as a brand was launched in 1977, originally conceived as a Yorkshire blend for Yorkshire people. 8. In the early days, different blends were created and sold for different regions of Yorkshire where the hardness/softness of the water varied.
Yeah,
Over time, and as the scale of the brand grew to be fully national, the product has evolved to one single blend in the standard orange-colored pack. However, it retains a hard water variant in green-colored pack.
Well, that's what we get. We get the proper Yorkshire stuff. That's the proper Yorkshire stuff, I tell you that. Thank you very much, Jam Jar, for the 100 little pandrins, and also to Shade Secrets for giving that sub to the great and glorious Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire tea. Inscribe your name on the mirror vein as well. It belongs here. Yorkshire tea. As with the great Voyage base and Zooey Booey, your name's inscribed upon the mirror of vein. By having your name upon the mirror of vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not bum Snapchat. Your tea's good, but it's not hiney good. And of course, you get access to all those sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look into the mirror. Good God, do I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, harr, sexy. Ooh, yes. Meow. Aye. Took right off the internet. Oh, well, it's very much appreciated. Was that taken from the old Yorkshire Tea website there, Jam Jabrin? I would like to think so. I'd like to think so. You know how these things happen to be, you know. Where was I? Right, Kiara Strings. Hello, you cheeky devil. Welcome on in. Calandra, hello. How's it going?
Panda to my ego. Panda to it. Panda to it.
Oh, my.
Second carriage connected.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
And Shade Secrets. Scones and tea. Scones. Scones and tea round here. All right, none of that scones. All right, scones. Scones and tea. Give it a sub to scones and tea. Do you know what? We're going to have a brew in a moment. We'll bring out the wheel of tea and we'll have a brew. All right, hold on a moment. Let's have a look here. Right. Scones and tea. Your name is also inscribed upon the mirror vein. By having your name upon the mirror vein, you've just heard it. But we'll do it again. By having your name upon the mirror vein, Dr. K. Ross.
Kind.
Up.
Hey up. Dr. K. Ross, thank you very much for taking us that one step closer to the old 70-30 split. You know how we like our money here in the realms of Yorkshire.
Yeah, you subscribed.
Good Lord, Rowan Rose as well.
Kind.
How the heck did that happen?
Holy
38
heck,
months.
how'd that happen?
I have no idea, Rowan Rose. You obviously like it too much. You like it. You like the flat cap. That's what it is. The flat cap, or maybe this dapper waistcoat. You know? Rowan Rose, right next to your best mate.
Panda to my ego. Panda to it. Panda to
Oh,
it.
Motley.
I'm a half Yorkshire, so love this.
Oh, welcome on in, Motley. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you very much for 100 little pandrins. Voyage base, I saw your cheeky little 100 pandrins there. With your little meow. I see what's going on here.
Yeah,
Rowan Rose.
subscribed. Most kind.
Calm yourself. What is this?
Third carriage connected.
What is this? Do you know what Yorkshire trains are like? Can't have 3 carriages. 3 carriages is too much. They'll never be able to get up the moors. Come on now. Anonymous gifting a sub to A Up Duck. A Up Duck. A Up Duck. All of you, by having your names upon the mirror of vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. We've heard this a million times now, so I'm going to do it real fast. By having your name upon the mirror of vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat. Of course, you get access to all them sexy little emotes, but the most important thing is you'll roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Good God, do I look rough, but goddamn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, herra, sexy, oh yes, meow. All right? Calm yourself. Good Lord, you lot. Too excitable. Far too excitable. 3 carriages already on this bloody brat train, I tell you that. What do you take me for? Some kind of train driver? Good Lord. Just because I'm wearing a flat cap does not mean I'm in charge of the railway system. All right? Come on now. Loving the starting soon screen. Well, I thought we'd take... Speaking of trains, the starting soon screen was a nice trip round Yorkshire via the train system there, you know. Althina Lunello, you cheeky devil, today is the day. Today's the day and you decided to go for cheap brat train, which is what we got going on here. Good Lord, here we are. Trying to get all the brat trains going on there. Zabadian, hello, how you doing? How's it going? Kindred, you cheeky little devil. I know York. But what am I? Oh, I know your car, but what am I? Oh, dear me, Kindred. Dear me, Kindred, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. You like my waistcoat? Well, stole it from my father. When he used to wear this when he was a plucky young whippersnapper. But in his older age, he decided he didn't quite like it, so he gave it to me. And I have to say, I am quite fond of it, you know. I am quite fond of the old waistcoat, as it were, you know.
Filthy, I tell you.
They're just cleaning each other.
Filthy.
Calm yourself. They're just cleaning each other. Zooey booty. Calm yourself. Here they are, trying to just having a good time, washing each other down, and there you are. Minding the gutter, tell you that. Where's the Yorkshire puddings? Don't worry, Stupedia. You're getting ahead of yourself. Getting ahead of yourself, you cheeky little devil, you. Don't you worry. Yorkshire puddings will be coming. I've got to put oven on first yet. Got to put oven on yet. Got to make sure that they're nice and toasty, you know. Don't worry. What we'll do is what is Valen wearing today, all right? Once we've done that, I'll go put the oven on, maybe in the second ad break. When the ad breaks are done, the Yorkshire pudding should be cooked to absolute perfection. And then we'll talk about Yorkshire puddings and where they all came from and what have you know? You know? The only way to do it. Babbly, hello, how you doing? Doomippy, hey up. Hey up, how you doing? Hey up, everyone. How's it going? One True Cripple, hello, how you doing? Galandra. Ebiek. Where's that whippet? I don't have no whippet. Not round here. I used to have one. Well, I had a Saluki, which is kind of like a whippet. Kinda like a whippet, do you know what I mean? Can't stay back for no worries, Onion Pencil, you do your thing. Tetley's tea is better. What the actual flying fuck is wrong with you, Dapper Cogsworth? What the actual... Did you accidentally iron the wrinkles in your own scrotal sack? What the fuck? What did you do? Why did you do that? Why did you put Tetley? Did Tetley make you do it? Is that what's going on? Is that... I tell you what, that's what's the problem, isn't it, Dapper Cogsworth? That's the reason why you keep coming out with such terrible jokes, because you drink Tetley. Don't be drinking Tetley around here. You want to get yourself some proper Yorkshire, all right? Proper Yorkshire. I tell you what, if you're feeling a bit fancy, Yorkshire Gold. Yorkshire Gold. Sort you right out, all right? That's the only way to do it. Good Lord. Coming in here with your Tetley. God. Come on now. Right, okay, let me tell you what's going to happen, friends, as I'm scrolling down and catching up with chat, because some of you have been a bit far too excitable, all right? Far too excitable. First of all, Zabadian and Astra coming in here. 7 streams in a row, Zabadian, you've been streaking through here. Astra.
Hand it to me, go. Hand it to it. Hand it to it.
Come on now.
Someone said brat train.
No. No one said that, Road Rose. No one said Brat Train. How dare you? Coming in here, 500 little pandrins. I very much appreciate your pandrins. But come on now. How's it going, lad? Hello there. Now, A up there, Captain Bambi's Revenge. How you doing? Appreciate you. And Rowan Rose, once again, thank you very much for that 500 little pandrins. Nobody's driving the train around here, though. Don't you talk about Yorkshire Rail. Yorkshire Rail don't do any of that stuff. No. That's not the way it works. Right, oh, where were we? Babley as well coming in with the 3 streams in a row you've been streaking through here. Dapper Cogsworth, 35 streams in a row. Good Lord, what is wrong with you all? Streaking through here, have you seen the weather? 1 minute it's boiling hot, and next minute it's freezing cold. Come on now.
Hand it to it.
I do believe Valen did indeed just say brat train.
No, don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. Well, they... Oh, no. Oh, shucks. Well, brat train's choo-chooed the fuck out of here. Well, you know. Does Yorkshire do decaf? It does indeed. Look, there it is. There it is, hiding at the back. Yorkshire decaf. Don't worry. We'll be testing it out in a little while. All right? It's all good. Thank you very much, 100 little Pandrins, Row and Rose. That's very kind of you. Appreciate that. Friends, if you've got hype train emotes in there, got the old brat train emotes, you let me know by throwing them in the chat right now. Say a massive thank you to all them people that subbed, all the people that gifted subbed, and all those people that threw all their cheeky little Pandrins all over my face. Fortunately, I've got a flat cap to deflect the worst of them, you know. Oh, you cheeky little devils. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you cheeky little devils. Bloody shat myself. Oh, I know. That music was all over the place, wasn't it? It was like a whippet. Like a whippet chasing a rabbit. It was terrible, I tell you. Terrible. Damn, Manilo, how you doing? You all right? Mandel, bro, how's it going? Hey, up there. You like that? Like the hat? Thank you very much. Took me a while to find it. I can't lie. I've got a wardrobe and harness, but Mr. Tumnus wears a harness. And in that wardrobe, I've got about 43 hats. And none of them with a flat cap. Turns out I put the flat cap somewhere for safekeeping. You know what I'm like. You know what I'm like. Music man, hey up. How you doing? How's it going? The supply will last you a fortnight, maybe. There or thereabouts. There or thereabouts. I do drink a lot of tea. It has to be said. It has to be said, you know. Calm, peaceful. When does that happen in a Valorant stream? Don't know what you're talking about. This is obviously very relaxed and zen, Dapper Cogsworth. Relaxed. Well, it was relaxed and zen until you brought Tetley's in here. Good Lord. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, eh? Blue Shame the Yorkshire is like $30 US a box. Oh, dear Lord, Mandel, bro. That is terrible. That is terrible. I feel like we might need to start some description of charitable gift. You know, when we in Yorkshire gather in and we pool together and we send care packages out to the world for all those people in desperate need of Yorkshire tea. It might have to happen. Asari Greenfire, hey up, how you doing? You all right? You all right? There we go. Dr. K. Ross, beautiful to see you. Bro and Rose, exquisite to see you. Mutley, hello, how you doing? Half Yorkshire, love to see you. I hope you're embracing your proper Yorkshire side. Especially here today night. Here today night. Here today, tonight. Depending on how it goes, you know. Do we get to tell the Americans what a Yorkshire pudding is? Oh, you know it. We're talking all about Yorkshire puddings. I've even pulled up the history of Yorkshire puddings to make sure that we get it all correct, you know. Get it all right. Yorkshire pudding with golden syrup is a favourite of yours. Golden syrup with Yorkshire, I suppose it's made out of the same sort of stuff that a pancake's made out of, so that would make sense. Not necessarily a pancake, more like a crepe, as they were. You know, when you go to France and you ask for one of them baguettes, say, excuse me, outside of your baguettes and your croissants, all right, do you have any like Yorkshire puddings? Got a crepe? No, don't want a flat one. No, just want a proper Yorkshire pudding, please. That'll do me. You know? You know how these things go. You know how these things go, you know? Where was I? JB Music. Hello, how are you doing? Feel like I've missed so many streams. Thanks to life getting in the way, but I'm so glad to have managed to catch this one. You are very welcome. Well, do you know what, friends? I've actually, I've been a bit behind on the old VODs. Because I'm just a little bit terrible with it, if I'm completely honest with you. However, what I've done is I've made them all available here on Twitch, and then I'll postpone them, like, I'll move them out over to YouTube as soon as I get an opportunity, because with Ken coming this weekend, everything's a little bit all over the place, you know what I mean? Everything's a little bit all over the place. Right. What I was meant to do is at 1:15, I was meant to spin the wheel of tea, all right? I was meant to spin the wheel of tea. So what I'll do is I'll
yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. There we go. I'll be with you momentarily. Oh, whatever. I just need to set up the next little bit. Right. Where were we? McSteffels coming in. Oh, my lordy. The beauty. The light of my life. Light of my life. How you doing? There she is. My beautiful missus. Coming in here with her 39 months on the prime. Tell you what, she's the very few people, and when I say a few people, she's literally the only one to get to see me bum Snapchat. All right? There she is. Hello, love. Hey, up. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're drinking lots of tea. Hope you got them Yorkshire puddings in the oven. All right? McSteffels, my beautiful love. My darling, my sweet. Light of my life. Exquisite angel of my desire. I shall now inscribe your name upon mirror of vein. By having your name upon mirror of vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Now, for you, I'll make an exception. You can have the bum Snapchat, all right? Because you've seen my honey many, many times. But with you being my partner and everything, all right? But you also get access to them emotes. Very sexy emotes they are too, all right? Now, most important thing, love. Most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in mirror, and go, God, do I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Ooh, yes. Meow. All right? Say it exactly like that. No whip it for the York stream. No whip it for the York stream, I'm afraid. Oh, no. Attacking the tea. Right, where was I? I was just setting up the thing, but now we've got that out. I can't believe that McSteffels came in and subscribed just as I was sorting something out, and I had to delay. I had to delay inscribing the name of the love of my life on the mirror of vein. It's disgusting. She's going to beat me for that later. Well, if I'm lucky, she might. Anyway, where was I? So the thing we were going to do, friends, is we've got this thing called Wheel of Tea, all right? And I was going to do that 1/4 the hour and 1/4 the hour. Where every half hour, we find out what kind of tea we're going to be trying, all right? I've got a nice little glass mug so we can seat tea. You know what I mean? So we can seat tea.
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
Bayek indeed,
Bayek.
classic drunk. Exactly, Bayek. 58 months, bloody Nora. So we can seat tea. We're going to be doing Wheel of Tea, find out what these wonderful, delightful teas are like from Yorkshire Tea, because Yorkshire Tea are fantastic. And then at the 1/2 the hour and the hour itself.
Subscribed. Most kind.
First time as a non-prime subscriber. I hope this helps with the split. Also 26 months. Loving it.
It does indeed, Painted Lady. Thank you very much for coming in and choosing to be a paid subscriber. Both yourself and Classic Chunk have taken us that one step closer to that 70-30 split, which I very, very much appreciate. Which Yorkshire is the best Yorkshire? Well, we'll find out today. We'll find out today, Dr. K. I can tell you that. Right, where were we? Classic Chunk. And Painted Lady. Both of your names are inscribed upon the mirror of vein. By having your name upon mirror of vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all them sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in the mirror. And looking tip mirror. Good God, do I look rough? But goddamn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Yes. Meow. All right. Now, better than Yorkshire. I could not agree more. Could not agree more. Solid Yorkshire tea there, all right. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to do Wheel of Tea. All right. How's it going, Abby Stabby? Hello, how are you doing? Can I please get a shout out for the beautiful Abby Stabby arts? I appreciate that. We're going to do Wheel of Tea. Find out what tea we're going to be drinking first and put in our delightful glass mug that I got when I was visiting McSteffels over the weekend. And then we're going to be doing Name to Song. All right. Look, there she is. Abby Stabby Art. Go check her out. Go click that cheeky little follow button. Does all of our cheeky little emotes and a whole load of our merch. Well worth all your love and attention. Go do the thing. All right. Now, let me put Kettle on. Yeah, I moved Kettle into studio space so that, you know, we could all be in the same area while we were doing this. Now, let me pull up the Wheel of Tea. Behold, Wheel of Tea. We got our Yorkshire. We got our malty biscuit brew. We got our decaf. We got our toast and jam. We got Yorkshire Gold. And we got our decaf bedtime tea. Hold on. Bedtime tea with vanilla and nutmeg. All right. Let's find out what tea we're going to be drinking first off. John, I didn't get a teaspoon. Didn't get a teaspoon. Oh, we're starting with a classic. We're starting with a classic. Oh, we're starting with me standard, normal Yorkshire tea. This makes me very happy in my little soul, friends. This makes me very happy in my little soul. Right, hold on. Let's jump back on over here. Here we are. Yorkshire tea.
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
Yuck lad, how's THA been?
How's the bin? Been very good, thank you. Hail. Well, hail, not jail. We can do with both, to be fair, Abby Stabby. We can do with both. Right. Nice bag of Yorkshire tea into the old glass mug, making sure everyone can see it. Want to make sure everyone can see it. We're just waiting for the old kettle to boil. And while I'm doing that, while the kettle is just coming to its maximum climax, what we should do here is friends, I'm going to do some lyrics, all right, into Yorkshire accent, all right? And you have to guess what the lyrics are, all right? What song's it from? I want full song title, and name of artist. We'll start easy, all right? How's it going, Mouse? How you doing? You all right? You feeling good? You feeling great? We're feeling wonderful. Are we looking all Peaky Blinders? Well, that's more Birmingham. That's more Birmingham, but we are Yorkshire today. And Yorkshire, you got to have flat cap. Part of your rite of passage, you see. Part of rite of passage. Authenticator, how are you doing? When does Patrick Stewart arrive? So Patrick Stewart, he's just round the corner. Don't you worry about that, all right? Don't you worry, he's round the corner, making sure we don't run out of tea. We're doing okay, all right? Right. Let me just pour kettle. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking beautiful. Nice steamy brew. We've got plenty of water. Look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now, there you see. Looks a lot lighter because of the lights and the old... This is something that McSteffels taught me. All right? This is something that McSteffels taught me. The joys of a good glass mug. Now, I'm going to get that all stirred, but in the meantime, I need all of yous to decide what song is this. And I'm going to start it. Where am I going to start it? I'll start it at first verse, all right? Start it at first verse. Yeah, that's right. I forgot to bring in teaspoon, so I'm stirring it with my pipe. But that's fine. Who doesn't need a good tea pipe? It's fine. Right. Tell you what I want. What I really, really want. So tell me what you want. What you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want. No, tell me what you want. What you really, really want. You want a what? You want a what? You want a what? You want a what? Something with zigga ziggars. Good lord. Now, if you want to be me lover, got to get with me friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you want to be me lover, you've got to give. Taking it too easy, that's the way it is. All right? Anyone got any clues? I did a little bit. What do you think about that? Now you know how I feel. Saying you can handle me, love. Are you for real? I won't be hasty. I'll give you a try. If you really bug me, then I'll say goodbye. Spice Girls, aye. Yeah, we wanna be. Thank you very much. There we go. Fantastic. There, Babbly, I think you were possibly first. Spice Girls with Wanna Be. That was it. There it was. Fantastic. Well done. Well done. We'll do that again at the hour. All right. We're a little bit behind. We're a little bit behind, but that's all right. That's okay. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. What's that painted lady you want? Oh, hello. Oh, look at you coming over here. Getting all of them close and personal in my business. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. Something about a dapper Yorkshire lad. Yeah, aye. Can't say I blame you. Can't say I blame you. Get me Yorkshire tea in. That's what got you all hot under the collar, wasn't it? Because I knew how to cook a Yorkshire tea. Now, I have to let you all know while I'm here smouldering, making you feel all weak at the knees. All right? I have to let you all know that although it is traditional to have tea with milk and maybe a couple of sugars, I personally don't like to defile the flavors of actual tea. All right? I don't like to do it. I don't like to defy the flavors of actual tea. That's just not the way I am. So I have mine black. Proper black tea. It makes everything a little bit better. All right? All right? All right. Calm yourself. Yorkshire have got the best Earl Grey. Do you know what? I couldn't find Earl Grey. Found all the others, but couldn't find Earl Grey. And here we are. The classic standard Yorkshire tea. This is how I start my day. Here it is. This is how I start my day. Every day, Yorkshire tea. Oh, it smells good. It looks delightfully murky, but I tell you what, there's a glow to it. Do you know what I mean? Blasphemy. I couldn't find it. I did, you know what? I searched 2 shops to make sure I got the entire collection, apart from the Earl Grey. But then saying that, not a massive fan of the Earl Grey. If there was a choice of different, like, if there was a choice of different teas, I'd much prefer your standard tea. Or, if I'm feeling posh for one day, Yorkshire Gold. Aye, the good old Yorkshire Gold. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's hit the spot. Oh, that's hit the spot. Great place. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. What he should have said, Classic Chunk, is good old Jean-Luc Picard, otherwise known as Sir Patrick Stewart, should have been like, tea, Yorkshire, black. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the great Jean-Luc Picard being from Yorkshire to boldly go where the hand of man has never set foot behind before? How's it going, Lady Cleo? Hello, you cheeky devil. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Friends, I'm missing a whole load of stuff in the chat, so if you missed stuff, just copy and paste it in chat. We'll be chatting about a whole load of stuff here in Yorkshire for Yorkshire stuff. Aye? And do you know what? I'll give you a little whimsical fact about Yorkshire. Let me pull this up. Where are we? I thought I had this pulled up, but apparently I don't. Now, many of you are probably already aware, or you bloody well should be, that Yorkshire is the largest county in the United Kingdom. Not only that, it was at one stage, we had our own political party, which was the Yorkshire Independence Party, because Scotland were trying to do the independence thing, going off by themselves, and Yorkshire went, you know what, we don't want the rest of it. We don't want to deal with the rest of the United Kingdom. Can we just be a country unto ourselves? The great country of Yorkshire. Here's the way it is, do you know what I mean? One of the best known facts about Yorkshire is that UK's largest county is actually divided into 4 separate counties. North Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, and the good old East Riding of Yorkshire. That's us. That's us, the East Riding of Yorkshire, armpit of England, having a good time. If that wasn't enough, these vast expanses are home to 1/3 of all of the national parks in England. That's right. That's right, 1/3 of the national parks are here in Yorkshire. That's right, God's own country hosts... Well, I say God's own country, but let's not lie about this. No God was ever born here. Let's not lie about it. The North Yorkshire Moors. Also the Yorkshire Dales and the Peak District, all found in Yorkshire. Can't help it, all right? Some beautiful roving countryside. Can't decide whether it's sunny or pissing it down. The classic sort of attractions that would bring people to the United Kingdom. That kind of thing. Dum dum dum. Exactly. Exactly. Wild Squeak coming in here. 5 streams in a row. You've been streaking through here. How are you dealing with it? 1 minute. Bloody boiling. Roasting. Mafting, as they say around here. Mafting. Next minute, pissing it down. I was driving back from McSteffels today, and I tell you what, blinked, and I could have translocated through different dimensions. 1 second, blistering sunshine. Had to open the window. Couldn't deal with it.
Yeah,
next minute, pissing it down.
Most kind.
The largest city in Yorkshire is missing. Police are desperately looking for leads.
God damn it, Milky Pork. Coming in here. 28 months. Making Yorkshire jokes. Good Lord. Good Lord. Tell ya. What are you like? What are you like? 28 months, Milky Pork. I'll now inscribe your name upon the mirror of vein. Much against my better judgment with that joke there. By having your name upon mirror of vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all them sexy little emotes. But most important thing, you gotta roll over every morning. Look into the mirror. Good God, do I look rough? Well, goddamn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes, meow. Very important with the meow there. Very important. Last little bit. Got to make sure that gets in there. All right. Only way to do it. Right. Where were we? Meow. Exactly. It's like when one of the Yorkshire people, they hit on you. You know, you're in the bar and you're like, oh, find a bit, please. And they're like, meow. And you're like, oh, hello. Calm you, sen. Eh. That was great. Don't encourage him. Milky Pork is terrible. All right. I'm going to use that one yourself, but save the jokes for another day today. For others today. All right, Stupedia. Do you know what I mean? Say what, yeah? Meow. Well, Lady Cleo, sometimes it happens to happen. Do you know what I mean? I was in pub in Hull, the old hometown. Pub in Hull. And as I walked in, the people I was with were like, listen here, Valen. Whatever you do, don't talk to the locals. Don't do it. Just don't talk to locals. No matter what they do, just ignore them. Now I'm a well-mannered boy. All right? Well-mannered. Someone says hello to me, I'll say hello back. Because that's the right thing to do. Because it's good manners. All right? Lady comes over. Goes, hello. And I go, oh, hello. From that point onwards, she followed me around the entire establishment. Convinced that I was her boyfriend. And I was cheating on her with the work colleagues that I was associated with. It was extremely disturbing, if I do say so. The people I was with were like, what did I tell you, Valen? Did I not tell you? Don't talk to the locals. Don't say hello. Don't say nothing. Had to be done. Doctor. I've roast beef in one ear, Yorkshire pudding in the other ear, and gravy all down my legs. Doctor. Don't think you're eating properly. Good Lord, Sebastian. Good Lord. Come on now. Oh, Sebastian, that first one was just done by Milky Pork. I think you did it the other day as well, to be fair. I think you did it the other day. Good Lord. It's terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Exactly as Sarah Greenfire. Turns out that she skipped the entire bit of, you know, getting to know who the hell I was, getting to know my actual name, find out any of that stuff, and just went, we're in a 4-year relationship. She started crying in the middle of the store on stairs, saying, how could I possibly leave her? And I was like, I don't know you. It's quite easy. Very easy when I don't know who the hell you are. You've decided this, you know? Yorkshire stream is making me want to drink the Timothy Taylor Landlords as it's from Leeds. Well, why not? Why not? Why not give it a go? All right. Damned man coming in here. Oh, we're going to do Wheeler Tea again in a minute. Wheeler Tea again in a minute. Right, hold on. Let's do this first. Yes. Or should I say, aye. Here we are. We'll better get me spectacles, as that's the only way to do proper Victorian. Now, damn man, has redeemed it with Victorian advice. So today we're going to learn from don'ts for husbands, because I'm a Yorkshireman, and therefore I'll be a Yorkshire husband one day. Aye. Now, We're on chapter 2, personal relations. Where were we? Oh, this is quite an interesting one, really. Oh no, I think we were much further back than that. Don't think that if you're married merely to get an unpaid housekeeper, that the position is going to satisfy your wife. She could have obtained a good salary as a professional housekeeper to any other man if she'd wanted to. She married for other reasons. And you know what? I'll throw in an extra one because this one's small. This one's tiny. Don't expect happiness if you're married for money. Once she realizes it, your wife won't let you forget it. Aye, money can't buy you happiness, friends. And also, your wife does not mean you get a free housekeeper. Gotta be pulling your own weight in the chores as well there, my friends, alright? Yeah, that's the way it works. That's the way it works. Right then. We're a little bit behind, but that's alright. That's not a problem. We can do this. Now then, I've still got half a tea here. But that's okay. Because what I can do... Money can buy you distractions, aye, but there's nothing more distracting than a beautiful love of your life. Alright? Nothing more beautifully distracting than a love in your life. Please show the video I mentioned earlier. Oh, I'll do that momentarily. Momentarily, Classic Chunk, alright? First of all, though, I need to do this. Because it's time for Wheel and Tea. Gonna get rid of this one, hold on. The multi-biscuit brew. I've just realised I've got nowhere to put me tea. And I'm going to be pissing like racehorse if I just drink it all. Hold on, hold on. Right then. Let us now. Oh, cheeky. Biscuit brews are trying to escape from me. Wheel at tea. Right, so we're looking at the multi-biscuit brew. Now, I've never had multi-biscuit brew before. This is apparently meant to taste like dunking your biscuits in your tea. All right? That's what it's meant to taste like. Dunking biscuits in tea. Don't know whether it does or not. But we're going to find out momentarily. To be fair, I'm not a massive fan of dunking biscuits in tea. So, not sure how this is going to go. But, we'll find out. Let's have a look-see.
Panda to my ego. Panda to it. Panda to it.
Calm yourself.
I have good news. I'm going to be posting off the big art project off soon, laughing smiley. I'll be making copies of it just in case. That's gonna be done on Friday. It's gonna be packed to the 9 realms and back to protect it.
That's a fantastic news, this Ari Greenfire. I'm very glad to hear it, and thank you very much for the 100 little panderings. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. And congratulations and good luck with your big art project. I hope it all goes swimmingly smooth. Right. Thank you very much, 100 Pandering. I really do appreciate it. Hello, how you doing? Both love and hate here at the same time. You're very welcome. In that standard Proxcon, isn't that the standard sort of being that we have here in the old cult of vein? So here we are. Multi-biscuit brew. Tastes like tea and biscuits. Says a miraculous tea that tastes like biscuits. Because when those two flavors combine, the resulting deliciousness creates a wave of happiness big enough to power an entire human being. It's a magical mug of biscuity goodness and doesn't get crumbs in your jumper. I mean, that is always a problem, all right? That is always a problem, getting crumbs in your jumper. Now, oh, it smells very digestive-y. Oh, it smells very digestive-y. Hello, Fenny Fen Fen. How you doing? You all right? I haven't had tea in a few days because I've been sick. Now I want tea and biscuits, in which case I encourage you to go get some tea and biscuits. Go get tea and biscuits. Go have a wonderful time with some tea and maybe dunk some biscuits. Or, if you can get hold of it, get yourself some malty biscuit brew. Now,
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
let me pour it in and then Voyage Base. Thank you very much for giving that sub to a Proxcure on there. Right, hold on. Need to reboil kettle because it's very important when it comes to tea. You always have boiling water. All right, it's the only way to get the proper diffusing out of the tea bag. And while that's boiling, while that's doing its thing, I had happy childhood. My dad used to put me in tyres, roll me down hills. Those were the good years. Oh, you were lucky to have tyres, Classic Trunk. You were lucky to have tyres. My dad would wake me up 4 hours before dawn, poke me with a poker, and get me to work down mines for 28 hours a day. Brock's gone. You've been very kindly gifted a subscription from the wonderful Voyage Base. Voyage Base, thank you very much. By having your name on Mirror of Vane means you get access to me personal Snapchat, not bum Snapchat, cheeky devil. Of course, you get access to all them sexy little emotes. But most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look into mirror. Good God, do I look rough? But God damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, harra, sexy. Oh yes, meow. All right, 16 of us lived in a puddle in the middle of the road. Oh, luxury. There were 28 of us in an old septic tank. Right, let's have a look at this biscuit brew. Oh, all right, okay. It's a bit lighter on the old colour there. A bit lighter on the old colour, but I can see it all bleeding out, which is very nice. Like to see it, like to see it. You know, luxury, exactly. Shouldn't be here, the laughing will kill me. Oh, Wild Squeak. Calm you, Sen. Obviously need to calm your Sen down by having a cup of tea. Have a nice cup of tea. How's it going, Bouquet? How you doing? You alright? Hey up. Hey up, duck. Doing alright. Well, let me get rid of this old tea bag. Calm yourself. Oh. Right, let's have a look. Oh, it don't. Oh, it's. Oh. Oh, it smells a fancy. I tell you what it smells like. You know, fancy digestives. So here in the United Kingdom, we have this thing called digestive biscuits. Now, digestive biscuits were originally invented as a digestive aid. All right. Originally invented as digestive aid. They're full of wheat and stuff. Stuff to help with the fiber. You know, help everything pass through. Now, turns out that's all bollocks. That's all bollocks. Doesn't actually do that at all by any stretch of imagination. But they thought it did. That's why they were called digestives. Graham crackers are what Americans have. The graham crackers are not actually... They're not biscuits. They're crackers. And they're dry as all hell. You know what I mean? You're talking about McVitie's. McVitie's are pretty good. But this is like real expensive. You know when you go to Posh Hotel? When you go to Posh Hotel and you're like, do you know what? I'm here having a good time. Posh Hotel. Look at all the fancy stuff. Don't feel like I belong here because I'm from Yorkshire. Aye? But you managed to get some good coupons, and therefore that's the reason why you're in Posh Hotel. Alright? It's the kind of digestives that they give you there. They're like super fancy, but they don't want to give you anything nicer. It's like, here's a fancy digestive. Be happy. Go on with you. You know what I mean? You alright, Finley? Hey up. How you doing? Coming from pneumonia, leftover cough. Every time I laugh, I cough. Well, stop laughing then. Obviously, best thing to do, Wild Squeak, just stop laughing. Don't know what you're finding funny anyway. This is all very, very serious. Aye, now, this tea that smells of fancy dancy digestives. First mouthful, it's very tea, but it has just that little hint. It's like, do you know what it's like? All right, now I understand, as I've said before, for me personally, all right, calm yourself. For me personally, I am, I'm not one of those people that would like to put in any fancy stuff with my tea, all right? None of that milk, none of that sugar, none of biscuits. However, and therefore, maybe I'm missing out on some of the taste. Maybe I'm missing out on some of the taste and the texture because maybe you're meant to include some description of milk in order to get proper flavor. However, I don't do that. That's not my cup of tea. Quite literally in this scenario, all right? First mouthful is very tasty. That's what he, she, they said. All right, Simba. Glad to have you here as well, friend. Now, what I will say, first mouthful, calm yourself. First mouthful tastes a little bit like I've dunked digestive in me tea. Dunk, dunk, dunk. And digestive has fallen off. It's fallen off. It's cracked and fallen into bottom of tea. I've dunked it too much. I've done too much dunking. Too much dunking in the old tea. So it tastes mostly a tea. But there's just a little hint of digestive biscuit in there. Aye. I was expecting it to taste like you know when you dunk digestive. My biscuit's falling in my brew. Accurate, all right? Get yourself a spoon, or in my case, a pipe, all right? So much dunking that the bottom fell off, right? Tell me about it. Sometimes you need to be careful about how much you dunk, Finley. All right? So... it's all right. Got a few minutes yet before we do what is Alan wearing today. Thought I'd missed it. We're all good. Right shame, that is. Right shame. Aye. Tell me about it. Now, what was I saying? Aye, what I was expecting from brew is I was expecting that it would taste like first bite of dunked biscuit. I thought it would taste like that. You know when you've dunked your biscuit and the biscuit has absorbed tea and you take a bite into it because it smells quite strongly of biscuit. So it smells quite strongly of fancy digestive. So I was like, oh, that'll be a really strong taste. Strong taste of digestive. Well, it's not. It's just a little hint. Just a little hint, which I actually prefer. I have to say, much prefer the little hint of it. Aye, it's just like a little flavour, like a little aftertaste of biscuit. Little aftertaste. Have they actually just mulched biscuit? A little hint, you could say it was a digestive. Good Lord. Alexander Devonport, hello, how are you doing? Looking right grand. How are you doing, Alexander? Hope you're the old exhibition's doing right. Exhibition? Is that the right word? Little hint of cinnamon? I don't know. Let's have a look. Ingredients: black tea, which is Rainforest Alliance certified, and natural flavorings, 3%. Which probably means natural digestive from the digestive tree. That is genuinely surprising. I was expecting it to be far more biscuity, and I'm very glad that is not the case. Very glad that isn't the case. You'll have to excuse me, friends. The moderators have sent me something downright offensive. Downright offensive. Here I am. Here I am. Try and enjoy me biscuit brew. And moderators, come in. Is it alright if I share it, Sembar? Is that alright if I share it? Can I share your offensiveness? Hey up, Samsicles. How you doing? You alright? Is it a Lancashire team? No, but somebody came in earlier on saying they preferred Tetleys. What is that all about? Here I am trying to enjoy me delicious malty biscuit brew. And moderators, send me this. I've been sullied. Sullied in the old soul. Sullied in the old soul. How dare? How dare they? Good Lord. Crimes. Aye. Scandalous. Scandalous, I tell you. Straight to jail. Straight to T jail. Was that? I saw that gift. Horrified. You're grand. You were grand until you saw that. Exactly. Exactly. Right. Let me have a look. Oh, hold on. Fantastic. Right, okay. What we'll do is, before we do ad break, because ad break's coming up, and we're going to do what is Valen wearing today. Don't worry, I've got my braces on as well. All right. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, calm yourself. Good Lord. You may need to fire moderators out of a cannon into a volcano. Well, given the fucking weather at the moment, they'd be nice and toasty, wouldn't they? Old tea is microwave. What is wrong with you? How would you do that? Old tea is binned and you make fresh cup of tea because you deserve better. You deserve better. Oh, it's got a very potent nasal aroma that then is lulling me into a false sense of security, expecting that I'm going to have a mouthful of biscuit. And I'm not having a biscuit. Do you know what I mean? In fairness, he's a Time Lord who was merely putting the tea in the closet time machine he could find. Alas, it probably reduced the tea to a primordial slime. That's true. That is true. Meant to ask, if you don't mind me asking, not sure if you've been asked before either, do you have a preferred term for McSteffels, i.e. your girlfriend, partner, bird, better half, partner? I generally say she's my partner, but I'm happy with girlfriend. Girlfriend works. For me, though, Milky Pork, girlfriend is for like teenagers. Do you know what I mean? We take piss out of each other an awful lot. Where we're literally like, oh, you're my girlfriend. But partner is generally speaking the one that I tend to go for. But thank you very much for asking. This music's far too eerie for what I'm after. Right. Before I do that, music, pause. Because it's time for Name to Song. Friends, this is where we're doing a little part in this wonderful Yorkshire stream, where I start saying lyrics in Yorkshire, in good old Yorkshire accent, and you, the wonderful members of the chat, need to decide, well, you need to tell me what the name of the song is, and the band that sang it. All right? This one's a bit of a tricky one. All right? It's old school. I'll give you a clue. This one was released 1999. All right. I wipe it off the tile. The light is brighter this time. Everything is 3D blasphemy. My eyes are red and gold. The air is standing straight up. This is not the way I pictured me. I can't control me shakes. How the hell did I get here? Something about this. So very wrong. I have to laugh out loud. I wish I didn't like this. Is it a dream or a memory? Now, I felt the air rise up in me. Kneel down, clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see. Inside my shell, I wait and bleed. Get out of my head, because I don't need this. Oh, right, taken. Get out of my head, because I don't need this. Why didn't I see this? I'm a victim Mancunian candidate. And I have sinned by just. Slipknot, Wait and Bleed, Painted Lady. There it is. There you are. Slipknot, Wait and Bleed. Thank you very much. That was the Yorkshire version of Slipknot, Wait and Bleed. Having a good time. Hello, my first name is Taken. How you doing? What's going on? We're embracing all things joyous and Yorkshire here, friends. All things joyous and Yorkshire. Yeah, classic chunk. Got it right in there. Wait and Bleed, Slipknot. Sometimes it happens to go. Right. Let me get the music up for... Right, music. Pause. Because adverts are upon us, friends. Adverts are upon us, which means it's time for What is Valen wearing today? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside and in between. It's time for What is Valen wearing today? Valen Vane has gone full Yorkshire today. Flat cap, nice little tie, delightful grey shirt, and of course, old style 70s waistcoat. Making sure he fully understands everything. Don't worry, he's got his braces on to keep his trousers up. Speaking of his trousers, should we have a look? Aye, you got beautiful grey trousers to go with rest of grey outfit, alright? That's right, friends. Got myself some delightful grey trousers to go with grey outfit.
You followed me. Ooh, you little stalker.
Thank you very much for follow. Appreciate that very much, very much. It's all good. I don't like to call people out just in case they're lurking, but you're very welcome here. Very welcome all the same, alright? I love that I share wardrobe space with this man. I've never seen this get up before. Oh, chunk. You know the type of weird-ass stuff that happens to be in the wardrobe, alright? All the weird things that happen to be in your wardrobe make things nice and interesting when I happen to find stuff from... This is me dad's old waistcoat. My dad had this when he was a young whippersnapper. This waistcoat is older than I am. But he decided he wanted rid of it, and he said, "Here, Val, do you want that waistcoat?" And I said, "No, not really." And he said, "Are you sure?" And I went, "Do you know what? One day I'll probably use it." And I put it in my wardrobe, but I haven't worn it in a decade. I haven't worn this waistcoat in a decade. And here we are, well over 10 years on. And here I am, officially being here. And do you know what? I was right. One day, would wear it. One day, would wear it. Tends to be the way, you know. Eris Ptolemy, welcome on in. How you doing? Saw some risky bopping there. Any wilder would have been featured in the Tier 4 Snapchat. Oh, calm yourself. Calm yourself, Astra. Don't worry, I'm wearing very tight undergarments. It's Danny Chaos. Hello, you cheeky devil. How are you doing? You all right? Lola Frosty, how's it going? Yorkshire person, what's your name? I'm still Val in vain. That's me, Lolo. Calm yourself. It's all right. Still Val in vain. I'm here. Your dad would be proud of his foresight. I'm not going to lie to you, Elizana. My dad has forgotten. My dad's probably forgotten the I've owned this waistcoat, if I'm going to be honest, yeah. My dad's memory is as bad as mine has. Tends to be the way. Tends to be the way. Anyway, we're a few minutes off getting our next tea, friends. Few minutes off getting our next tea. But how are we all doing? Here we are, if you want. What is Yorkshire? Some northern thing? It is indeed. It is indeed. My first name was taken. Hold on, let me get the sign for you. Welcome to Yorkshire. Sign. Just for you, taken. Just for you. Hold on, there we go. Open image in new tab. Here we are. There you go. Now then, lads, welcome to Yorkshire. Some southerners welcome. Only some. Only some. Yorkshire's state of mind. It very much is. Very much is. None of this Yorkshire. Yorkshire. Aye. Don't know too much about Yorkshire. Well, don't worry. We'll talk about it. We've got the Moors. We've got the Peak District. Yorkshire's the biggest. I'll tell you what. I'll give you another whimsical fact about Yorkshire. Yorkshire is so unbelievably luxurious that we have 7 Michelin star restaurants in the county. We've got Grantley Hall at Ripon, Black Swan at Oldstead, the Angel at Hetton, the Star Inn in Harram, the Pipe and Glass in Beverley, which is near me, Roots in York, and the Man Behind the Curtain in Leeds. There you go. 7 Michelin star restaurants just casually cast about the place. Casually just cast about the place like that, you see? And we have got chip spice. We've got an unreasonable amount of chip spice, haven't we, Classic Junk? We're not going to talk about why, but we have got an unreasonable amount of chip spice at the moment, you know? TM Spencer, how you doing? You alright? Went to uni in Yorkshire. Wise decision. Yorkshire's best place to be. I went to uni outside of Yorkshire. God, I met some amazing people, but good lord, do I wish I could have gone back somewhere Yorkshire way, you know? Played gigs on the same bill as the cover band called Slipknot. Probably the closest thing you'll get. To be fair, Slipknot is very Yorkshire. Do you know what I mean? Slipknot is very Yorkshire. It's the only way to be. I'm good. Sleepy but good. Been stressful 24 hours. Glad to be here. I'm glad you're here as well, Erich Ptolemy. Very glad that you can come here and just sell yourself in with a nice brew. Speaking of brew, it's time for Wheel at Tea. Which is this one here. There we go. Wheel at Tea. Oh, friends. Oh, friends. We're going to be trying decaf. Right, let me get rid of this tea here. Let me get rid of this tea and put kettle back on, all right? Hold on. Tell you what, my friends, me curtains are all closed, right? Because the light's getting darker, and I thought, do you know what? For this stream, I'd make sure all the lights were nice and what have you, make sure it was all beautiful, and I'd close the curtain so we didn't have that weird light going on there. Do you know what I mean? You know, like when it's dusk and it all gets a little bit dark and a bit weird and what have you. Do you know what I mean? However, I think my neighbours are going to start questioning why the fuck why my windows are steaming up. They know full well what I'm like. They know what kind of stuff goes on here. And I'm sure they'll be asking, here, why is Valen's window steaming up? And I can absolutely guarantee the one thing they won't suspect is that I'm just drinking loads of different types of tea. Just loads of different types of tea. You know? You know? The Yorkshire tea decaf. Aye. That is what we're going for here. Now, I have to say, friends, I have to say that I have never had a good experience with decaf. Never had a good experience with decaf. Every single time I've had decaf, it's been like pissy water. However, I've never had Yorkshire decaf. And I've been told by people who do drink decaf that Yorkshire decaf is very good. It's very similar to actual tea. Now, that comes from people who don't drink tea like I do. All right, I drink it black. Don't have any of that milk and all that sugar. I want the pure flavour of tea. It's the only way to do it, in my personal books. So, we're going to be looking. How's it going, Sway? I know you lurk away. I know you're going to be going. You've got busy things to do. I know you've got a busy week ahead. A very special week ahead, Sway. Now, let's have a look at this tea. This decaf. Oh, okay. Seems to be steeping nicely. Smells a bit weird. Yeah, smells a bit weird. Let's read it back, as we've done with the other one. Now, a proper decaf. Say farewell to disappointing decafs. We've crafted a special blend of teas which don't lose their character when they lose their caffeine. For decaf brew that's still packed full of flavour, we work hard to make brews you'll be proud of. Because of you, we've been able to do lots of good stuff around the world, like planting millions of trees, investing in our tea growing communities, and supporting grassroots crickets. Oh no, grassroots cricket, as in the game, as opposed to just harvesting loads of crickets around the place. Racing them like some kind of small whippets. Alright. We'll let it steep. How it goes. How's it going, Mr. Hyde Armpit Lover? Aye. Hello, hello. The ADHD life, such is my existence. As I have come to terms with it, you know. How's the water there? Tried hard Yorkshire water in the hard water. Oh, aye. Where I am, it's the hardest water in Britain. That's the reason why I like my tea. We do invite them to the weekly orgy, but they never seem keen. I know, right? What's that all about? Some people have got no sense of community, right, Chunk? Yeah, I'm stirring me tea with my pipe because I forgot a teaspoon. And every single time I go in the kitchen, I forget to pick one up. So, stirring tea with your pipe is the only way to do it. Is the water hard enough if it comes out liquid? I mean, I've maybe got two. I think I've got about 2 mugs left in that with the amount of water that's currently in the kettle. After that, I'll show you the inside of the kettle and you'll be able to see the lime scale. Because, aye, it's the lime that makes the water hard. Other than the fact it's from Yorkshire, well hard. Now then, let's have a look at this here decaf. All right. Coffee? Ooh, why would you have coffee when you have tea? Why would you have coffee when you can have tea? What's that all about? What is that all about? Now, let's have a look, see. Don't smell all that good, I have to say. Don't smell all that good. It's not got the greatest aroma to it. Hold on, let me get decaf and let me get normal Yorkshire, and we'll smelt teabag before, without any of the things. So, cleanse nose holes. Right. This isn't gonna work. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's like, this is the normal tea. Cleanse nose holes. And the decaf smells of something. What the fuck does it smell of? I'm smelling the difference between decaf tea bag and normal tea bag. Normal tea bag smells of tea. Put that back, otherwise I'll get them confused and accidentally give someone caffeinated beverage when they're after decaf. Hold on. Smells of no caffeine. No, it smells of something else. It smells of something that reminds me of childhood. Reminds me of childhood. Jesus H. Christ, what is this? Saffy pie. Look, sometimes you come in here and you know what it is. And this is one of them times. Going full Yorkshire. That's the only way to do it. Currently smelling a decaf tea bag. Trying to find out exactly what it smells like. And it smells like something I remember. Something I used to play with as a kid. But can he put my finger on it? Can he put my finger on it? No, not Play-Doh. Not plasticine. Not quite plastic either. It's, petrol bomb. No, I did play with those as a kid. Cordite. Did you play with tea bags? No, I didn't play with tea bags when I was a kid. But it smells of fake grass. You know, like model grass. The kind of grass you would put on models. Like the you people that do Warhammer 40k. When you're making scenery, the roving hills at Moors that the Space Marines are obviously fighting on. No, not plastic. Old fake grass. Fake grass they had in the 90s. Flock. Aye. That stuff. I was like the fake trees, the fake grass. Because I was thinking maybe it was pipe cleaner. I was like, oh, is that pipe cleaner? But no, I think it's flock. It smells like flock. Smells like flock. That's the plastic in the tea bag. Now, Yorkshire Tea got called out a few years ago about plastic in tea bags. And they committed to making sure that all of their tea bags were plastic free. I can't remember what the timeline was, but I thought it had already been done. I thought it was like 2023. You know what smell I mean? Yeah, it smells like that. Now, let's have a taste. Yeah. Doesn't smell great. You love a good flocking. There's one thing I do love on a weekend. It's a good flocking. All right. We had complained to Yorkshire Tea about the smell. No, I wouldn't do that. Because for all I know, flock might have had the fragrance of tea. You know? Now, once again, friends, I don't have me tea with milk or sugar. I like to get the actual flavour at leaf. Good flavour at leaf, you know? Try again. Another one. Hold on. You know what I'm like? Try everything twice, because the first time it might hurt. Alright, hold on. Let's have a look. Do you know what? That ain't bad. That ain't bad. For decaffeinated tea. Alright. Do you know what? That Yorkshire decaf is better than proper tea from many other companies. Like, I would pick a Yorkshire decaf over a PG Tips. Do you know what I mean? I would probably... I need a PG Tips. Oh, I don't want to have a PG Tips. Good Lord. But overall, that's not a bad one. That is not a bad one. I could imagine finishing this box on an evening when I'm getting myself ready for bed and I'm like, do you know what? Fancy a cup of tea. Oh no, it's a bit late. Bit late. Caffeine will keep me up all night. So instead, I'd have a nice cup of this decaf. I can imagine that. Can see that. However, we do have bedtime tea to try. You know? I drink almost any tea brand except Thai Fu. Thai Fu is indeed grim. I've had many a tea in my wild and interesting life. But yeah, Thai Fu is pretty grim. PG Tits. No, PG Tits, Sarah's told me, is just breastfeeding. Only the R-rated tits. Exactly. Only the R-rated tips for me. That's the only way to do it. The monkey will be in full revolt at that review. I'm alright with that, Astra, to be quite honest with you. In which case, they can make it up by making better tea. Unfortunately, the problem is, friends, and this is the problem, when your standard becomes something like Yorkshire tea, everything else just pales in comparison. When you have a choice between Yorkshire tea and any other tea, it's always going to be Yorkshire. The other teas just don't make it, they don't live up to the hype, you know? They don't live up to the hype, and sometimes that's what you need. Now, let's have a look. Well, I don't know whether anyone will know that one. I've got to think we've come to the time where we need another name to song. Let me have a look. Who we can... what song we can do that people in community will understand. They'll know. But I'll tell you what, I'll do this one as a bit of a wild card. Maybe I won't. Oh, I'll tell you what, I could do them instead. Oh, good lord. Well, that's not going to work because I need to think of what the actual band's called. I can remember the song, but I can't remember band. Tell you what, we'll do these instead. Aye, we'll do that one. All right, music. Stop. Is your tea now tax deductible? It certainly is. Certainly is. I've got receipt here. Got receipt here. Now, tax-free tea is bait. It certainly is. Now, ready, friends? This is the time where we do the Yorkshire named song, where I do some lyrics in a Yorkshire accent. And you have to guess what tit song is. Not only name of tit song, but also band. Now, this one is a very popular band. So I'm hoping many people will get it. I was going to do someone like Nicki Minaj. But I thought there's only a few people in community that might be able to get them. So I'll do someone else that more people might be able to get. All right? However, I've picked obscure song from their repertoire. All right? Do love a good obscure song from the repertoire. So, and I say obscure, as in it's slightly more obscure. Than it might have been otherwise. All right? So, here we go. Adventure Seeker on an empty street. Just alley creeper, light on his feet. Young fighter screaming. No time for doubt. Pain and anger, can't see a way out. It ain't much I'm asking. I heard him say. Gotta find me a future. Move out of me way. There it is, Painted Lady. I Want It All by Queen. Thank you very much. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. That was a good one. I'm glad that I had a few of you stumped on that one. Well done, everyone. Well done. Where's my applause button? There we go. Well done. That was good. Bravo. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I want it now. Okay, I'm going to give you some more Yorkshire facts here, friends. Did you know two things, but both based around pubs? All right. Did you know that the oldest pub in Britain is also based in Yorkshire? The oldest pub in Britain is the Bingley Arms, based in Bardsey in Leeds. Dates back more than 1,000 years from when the Vikings were conquering the country. You also get local cuisine there. You know what I mean? Ye Olde Trip, not the oldest? Apparently not. Oldest pub in Britain is Bingley Arms from Ye Olde Viking period. Fun thing about the Ye Olde is the fact that when language was old, when it was in its infancy, Ye, the letter Y, was actually that was a slightly different letter. Because they used to have a letter for th. So when you see ye old, what it actually means is the old. But they changed it when they were condensing down to alphabet to make it into ye old. But it was a different letter that just looked like Y. Just looked like Y, you know? Not only that, friends, as we're talking about pubs, not only that, the highest pub in Britain is also in Yorkshire. The Tan Hill Inn is a 17th century pub that boasts the accolade of being the highest pub in Britain, built 1,732 feet above sea level. It's out in the Yorkshire Dales, and you can see a beautiful sunset while you have a nice pint. It's Tan Hill Inn is in Swaledale. Even better. It's the perfect pit stop for cyclists and walkers. And it also includes dogs. They allow dogs in there, which obviously is going to be a fan favourite for an awful lot of people, because I know that you people love your little four-legged friends. Your four-legged friends. I see yous, you know. Such is the way it works. Local pubs there are apparently very scary. My sister lives near it. Oh, really? Got local ghost towns, eh? Local ghost things. Have I told you my naughty fridge joke? Oh, I'm immediately very skeptical. We've had some very questionable jokes here, Ligris. I'm not going to lie to you. Some very questionable jokes. Hello, Warlock. Hello. How are you doing? You all right? Highest pub in Yorkshire. Highest pub in Yorkshire. They sell edibles.
Subscribe.
I mean, who knows?
Kind.
Warlock.
Hello, I'm well.
Coming in for 28 months, you cheeky little devil, you. 28 months you've been here. Thank you very much for taking us one step closer to that 70-30 split. You know how we Yorkshire folk like our 70-30 split. More money in our pockets, the better.
Ooh. little stalker.
Thank you very much for follow. I don't like to call people out. However, Spencer, I've seen you in chat, so I'll call you out and say hello. Thank you very much for the follow. I don't like to call people out if they haven't been talking. We had a little follow 26 minutes ago, and I really appreciate your follow. But again, don't want to call you out just in case you're lurking, all right? Now then, Warlock UK. Your name has been inscribed upon Mirror of Vane. By having your name upon Mirror of Vane, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. Of course, you get access to all them sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look into the mirror, and go, God, do I look rough? But God damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, hurrah, sexy. Oh, yes. Meow. All right. All right. Unless for donos, it shouldn't be, no. You've been donating things, Stupedia. Oh, Stupedia. Thank you very much, first of all, Stupedia. Thank you very much for that cheeky little donation there. Friends, if you've got some egos in chat, could you please throw them out there? I very, very much appreciate it. But Stupedia, that one I've already done, unfortunately.
Kind.
It's the man, the myth, the legend in his own pants. Valen Vane, everyone. Happy subiversary Daling.
Bear, you cheeky devil. Coming in here, starting another hype train off. Earlier on today, friends, Althena Luna claimed cheap brat train, which means that I have to put off the hype train on the lowest settings for the entire stream. And this is the result. This is the result. Bear coming in here. My pants are delightful grey ones that fit very nicely with outfit. Jenna Miss Joy, how you doing? You alright? I also, Jenna Barwin, hello, how you doing? I saw you pop in much earlier on, but I forgot to say hello. But hello, how you doing? You alright? Right, hold on, there we go. SI3D printing.
I tell you.
They're just cleaning each other. They're just cleaning each other. Calm yourself. These little felines, if there's one thing a pussy needs, it's a good licking. All right? They're just cleaning each other. Calm down. Jenna Barwin trying to get those cheeky little four little panderins in there. All right? Cheap rat train refractory period has passed. The cheap rat train goes on for the entire stream.
Kind.
The entire stream. And Kindred gifting out to cheeky little sub to Damned Man. I'll inscribe your name upon the mirror vein as well. Thank you very much for that. And also, Bear, thank you very much for taking us that one step closer to 70-30 split. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. By having your name upon mirror vein, it means you get access to me personal Snapchat, not bum Snapchat. Calm yourself. That's for tier 4 subscribers only, as you all know. But the most important thing, you got to roll over every morning, look into the mirror. Go, God, do I look rough? But God damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, hurrah, sexy.
Panda to my ego. Panda to it. Panda to it.
Second carriage connected.
Why are you connecting second carriages? This is the Yorkshire rails. They're not
Panda
good.
to my ego. Panda to it. Panda to it.
They're no good. JB Music, thank you very much for 131. And Ligras, thank you very much for 100 little pandrins. I appreciate you. Good Lord. Connecting new carriages to the train. Scandalous, I tell you. Absolutely scandalous. Right. What was I doing? Oh, I've done this bit. I've done this bit. Can't believe you. Another train. This is, I tell you what, this is the most regular that Yorkshire Rail has ever been. Most regular that Yorkshire Rail has ever been. Northern Phil. Well, I'm saying Yorkshire because there isn't a Yorkshire Rail and I don't want to be sued for slander. So, Yorkshire Rail. Barry's the only one besides Darling Steffels that gets the tier 4 sub. Not by any stretch of the imagination. SI3D printing, aka Bear, may be a tier 4 submissive, but not necessarily tier 4 sub.
Most kind.
I see what you're doing there, Bear, you cheeky devil. I hope you're well, by the way. I hope family's good. Mick Hucknall vibes with your hair like that. Look, sometimes I was going to have it down. But I have to say, with the flat cap and having my hair all down and what have you, all the ringlets going everywhere, I look less like a Yorkshireman and more like I'm trying to push drugs. So I thought I'd tie it back and have it all tucked up and out the way. Because I look slightly less like, you know, respectable Yorkshireman.
Oh, most kind.
Slightly less like respectable Yorkshireman, and very much like I'm about to ask everyone whether they want any heroin. All right? Lurk away, MC, you cheeky devil. Lux, thank you very much. Oh, first of all, Damned Man, thank you very much for gifting that. Oh, good lord, gifting that sub to Brats. They do not need any more encouragement, Damned Man. And also, Lux, thank you very much for giving that sub out to the community. I won't call them out because I ain't seen them say anything in chat yet, but here we are. I have inscribed both their names on Mirror of Vane. By having a name on Mirror of Vane, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not bum Snapchat, you cheeky devils. And of course, you get access to all them sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in mirror. Good God, do I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes. Meow. Alright. That's the only way to do it. Mild segue. Oh, I will indeed, Chunk. I will indeed. First of all, I've got to do Wheeler Tea. And I tell you what, after we've done Wheeler Tea, we'll do that one. All right? I'm aware that I've got a break coming up in about 20 minutes' time, and I need to go put Yorkshire puddings on. So what I'll do is I'll do Wheeler Tea, put oven on, come back, watch that video, do a react, because there's a video, a Yorkshire-themed video that Chunk has found for us that I have never seen before in my entire life. And I'm going to do a reaction to it. And then we'll talk about Yorkshire puddings. Because Yorkshire puddings are the most amazing thing in the world. The perfect addition to any description of any meal. Any meal you have, Yorkshire puddings make it better. Sunday lunch, fish and chips, pizza. Doesn't matter what it is, Yorkshire pudding makes it better. Alright? Curry, beautiful. Yorkshire pudding, scoop up that curry. Oh, exquisite. Pasta, spaghetti bolognese, nothing better than a spaghetti bolognese inside Yorkshire pudding. All right? It's an edible cup, exactly. With gravy. With gravy. Sometimes you got to have the gravy. That's got to be a thing. I'm not a massive fan of gravy, I got to say. I like gravy inside like a meal. But, as it is, I'm not a massive fan of gravy. Do you know what I mean? Right. It's time for Wheel at Tea. We've got 3 left, friends. We've got Toast and Jam, Yorkshire Gold, and Bedtime Tea. Now, I hope the Yorkshire Gold is the finale, because I bloody love Yorkshire Gold. Big fan of the old Yorkshire Gold. Let's find out what is our next tea. Oh, cursed it. I jinxed it, friends. I jinxed it. Right, let me throw out decaf tea. Yorkshire Gold. Yeah, enough watering kettle for a Yorkshire Gold. That'll do us nicely. Now. Toast and jam sounds intriguing, doesn't it just? Apparently it's absolutely amazing, but I will be the judge of that. Bedtime tea, the last surely. Well, I tell you what, if I have that bedtime tea and immediately fall asleep, we've all got problems. Right. Yorkshire Gold, the finest blend, I agree. It is the greatest of all of them. I'm glad they gave me such a massive box of this. What's this? 160 bags. Oh, that'll do me nicely. Welcome to Yorkshire Gold, the glorious golden brew made with the best leaves from the best growers in Kenya, Rwanda, and Assam. It's a special blend that's so splendidly satisfying. You'll have to have a nice sit down and just take it all in. If you love it as half as much as we do, you might have found your brew for life. We work hard to make a brew that you'll be proud of. Because, oh, we've seen all that bit. That's the usual stuff. That's the usual stuff. Now, this is my favourite brew, I have to say. This is the... Oh, exquisite. This is the kind of brew that I have a lot of time for, all right? Because it's just bloody amazing. Now, I don't have it all time. Usually I have a normal Yorkshire tea to wake me up in the morning. However, it is bloody exquisite, all right? Look at that. Look at that golden hue. That golden hue going on there. Loving it. Oh, exquisite. Iron Brew? Oh. Iron Brew was real good until such a time as I started not liking sweet stuff as much. Do you know what I mean? It's behind you. Hey, Mello. How you doing? How's it going? Yes. It is behind me. His name's Crocheted Valen. He's a terrifying individual. All right. Golden Hugh. Who's he? He's this sex worker I know from down road. Good old Hugh. From down road. How's it going? Hey, Mello. Welcome on in. I'm just stirring my tea with my pipe because I once again forgot to bring in some description of teaspoon. But it's all right. We can do that. Now, I said that I would do a little reaction video as ovens on. And our dear friend, Classic Chunk, is let me pull it out. Let's get it over here. Let's pause it.
Penny.
Shush. Unmute tab. For those of you who've seen me before, any other platform, doing great. I'm on many platforms actually here, Mello. I mean, at the moment, I'm definitely putting on a very thick Yorkshire accent. Shush. There we go. Putting on a very thick Yorkshire accent, as today we're doing everything about Yorkshire. So we've been experimenting with the teas. We've been learning all about different things from facts from Yorkshire. I'm about to put on some Yorkshire puddings so that we can talk about Yorkshire puddings. And this is about Yorkshire Airlines, which I didn't even realise Yorkshire Airlines was a thing. But this was sent to me by Classic Chunk, who's my dear housemate. And he says it's very, very funny. So let's give it a gander, shall we, friends? Let's give it a gander. Oh, thank you very much, Wild Squeak. Appreciate that. Now, what's this?
Off on your holes? Don't know who to fly with? Then why don't you go A up and away with Yorkshire Airlines? Our Air Dorises will always give you the warmest of welcomes.
Wipe my bloody feet!
Our flight crew are the very best.
This is Captain Boycott speaking. During the flight, we'll be flying at whatever height I like for as long as I bloody like, because I'm captain, right? Champion.
Our facilities are second to none. And your safety is our concern.
Right, you lot. Shut up, belt up, and if you can't see the bloody exits, you must be bloody blind.
There's top in-flight entertainment. Whether you're seated comfortably in working class,
Yes, sir.
or if you have more brass than sense, you can fly Alan Bennett class. International cuisine is of the highest standard.
All yachts, mushy peas.
Yorkshire Airlines. departing Leeds International Airstrip, touching down 20 minutes later at Leeds International Airstrip. Because if it's outside Yorkshire, it's not worth bloody visiting.
I mean, that is very true. That was hail and pace. If it's outside Yorkshire, not worth bloody visiting. That was a bit of hail and pace. There we go. You're saying that, oh, the subtitles were awful. I was looking at them going, what in God's name is he talking about? That is definitely not right. But subtitles were there for people that don't understand Yorkshire accent, all right? Sometimes got to be done. Got to be done, all right? Right, where's music? Get some music back on. Thank you very much for that, Chunk. It made me giggle. It was very good. Hey up, hey up. Why your bloody feet? Here, I'm captain, and we'll be flying for as long as I want, because I'm captain. Yep, 100%. It wasn't the fast show one, no. That was the hail and pace one. Yorkshire pudding's aye. Oven's on. In a minute, I'm going to run... I'll run 3 minutes of adverts, and I'll make sure that everyone's all settled and what have you, and I'll put Yorkshire puddings on. And then when Yorkshire puddings are done, I'll come back. All right? I would never trust a British plane or Britain in general. Can barely understand them. I speak with a heavy Italian accent. Well, that's entirely fair, to be quite honest with you. Hey, Mello. But I will say that we here in Britain tend to, well, some of us are absolute darlings. Some of us are absolute darlings. We have a good time, nice leisurely pace, fun and games, shits and the proverbial giggles, as they were. But also, I think that's everywhere you go. You do get some absolute, how would you describe them? Bellends. Some absolute bellends here in the UK, as well as everywhere else, you know? Also proves the Hot Fuzz accent is real. Oh. That's much further down, damned man. That's much further. That's southern country. That's why you go for. What are you talking about? Hello there. For the greater good. No, I don't think so. I was going round here and just trying to get in there, and then they came over and I was like, what are you doing in my edge? That's very much Hot Fuzz. You know, the police, they're greater good, whereas up in Yorkshire it's more like greater good. He was coming down here, going over there, jumped up over bend, and then I found him in my edge. You know, slightly different. Now, Yorkshire Gold. That is the tea of kings. I don't know what the king actually drinks, but Yorkshire Gold is the tea of kings. And if the king doesn't drink Yorkshire Gold, then realistically speaking, he should be expunged from the throne. Yep, that's right. I said expunged. If you want to use a real sponge, then that's a possibility that can happen. Also, thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate that, Hey Mello. Appreciate that very much. Welcome on in. Don't look catching them puddings. The oven's on. You got a preheat oven, don't you? Got a preheat oven. I'm going to go do it now. All right? So, friends, get up. Have a stretch. Stretch your eyes. Look at something in distance. Then look back again. Grab some kind of beverage. Hot, cold. Or if the time is permitting, flamboyant as fuck. I would suggest hot. I'd suggest everyone go get tea. And, oh, it's good. And if you have not done already, don't forget to take your meds. All right? Take those cheeky little medicines. Making sure that you're all clued up to the nines with your meds. And if you haven't done already, take them now. If you need to wait a little bit, that's perfectly fine. But set a reminder in your phone to take them. All right? If you're wearing a binder, have a couple of deep breaths. Stretch those lungs out. Stretch the rib cages out. Make sure your binder is no longer than his record. No longer on. Longer than his... No. Bloody Nora. I can't even say it. Yorkshire accent's throwing me. Make sure that your binder is not on longer than is medically recommended, which we understand to be approximately 6 hours.
You followed me. Ooh, you little stalker.
Thank you very much for follow, you cheeky devil. Welcome on in. Don't like to call people out just in case they're lurking, but your follow is very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Right, friends, I'm going to run 3 minutes of adverts while I put these cheeky little Yorkshire puddings on, and we'll be back momentarily. You've come in just as I'm going for a break because I got to put Yorkshire puddings on. Wicked science. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much. This is my house, decorated like Prince Fuck the Moulin Rouge. Bought it because it was number 69, but I'll be back in approximately 3 minutes with Yorkshire puddings. All right, All right, don't go anywhere. I'll see you in a minute. See you in a minute. Don't disappear off. Don't go anywhere. See you in a minute. Hope you enjoyed Yorkshire countryside. As we were having our break, having a cheeky little thing. It took me a little bit longer to cook these up, and they're unfortunately pre-made. Pre-made Yorkshire puddings, but they'll do. They'll do. All right, they are Aunt Bessie's. There aren't Bessie's because I didn't have the time to sit and actually, make them properly. So we're doing best we can with short notice. All right, with short notice. Now, as pre-made goes, these are all right. These are okay. Good old puddings. Do you eat them with jam? I mean, you can eat them with anything. They're Yorkshire puddings. That's the entire point. You'd be shunned for that? I mean, would I? I'll tell you what. You want to make me some, and we'll be grand. All right? You can have them with it. I mean, realistically speaking, it's the same stuff as makes crepes. You know, the old French crepe. So, you could, technically speaking, have it with anything. You know? They're baked pancakes, exactly. So you can technically... That's why I say that Yorkshire puddings go with any meal. Any meal at all. That's it. Boom. Done. I defrost them and put ice cream in them. Now, I wouldn't do that personally, but I understand it. If you can have whipped cream on your crepe, then it makes sense that you could have them with ice cream. Have them with butter and sugar for pudding. Yep, can see that. This is the thing. It is pudding. Yorkshire pudding. Now, where the hell did I put my Yorkshire pudding facts? Brief history of Yorkshire pudding. Now, before we do that, the hour has passed, which means I've got to do another Name to Song. Here we go, friends. Music. Push. For it is time for Name to Song. This is the point for those people who have only just joined us, where I do some lyrics from a song into Yorkshire accent, and you lot guess what it is. You got to guess the name of the song and the band that sang it. All right. Now this original band. Okay. You don't like gravy? That's all right. I'm not a big fan of gravy. I like gravy in things. I like gravy in stuff. But by itself, like, I wouldn't pour it on me chips. Do you know what I mean? I'd have, like, a nice gravy inside a shepherd's pie. But when it comes to, like, chips and gravy, nah, I'm good. I'm all right. I don't need that in my life. I'm perfectly okay with that way. You know? I'd much rather have chip spice because chip spice is much more delicious. It savours more on tongue, you know? You know what I mean? Now, okay. Name to song. One day, when I came home at lunchtime, I heard a funny noise. Went out to the backyard to find out if it was one of them rowdy boys. Stood there was me neighbour called Peter and flux capacitor. He told me he built a time machine. Like the one in a film I've seen. Yeah. He said, I've been to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they live underwater. And your great-great-great-great-granddaughter is pretty fine. Aye, pretty fine. That's right, Babbly. Busted with the year 3000. Jonas Brothers with the year 3000. Wait, that's the cover? Busted was the original one, was it not? Cover? The original one was done by Jonas Brothers. Well shit. Oh no, Jonas Brothers did... hold on. Who originally wrote Year 3000? Busted. Aye, 2003, Busted sang Year 3000. Then Jonas Brothers did cover song. Why you would want to cover that song, I've got no idea, but they did. They wanted to, and not only did they want to, they did it. There we go. I was about to say, I was sure that I didn't realize there was a cover. I was just trying to throw you off. I was trying to throw you off lead. Biggest stage I ever helped build was the Jonas Brothers. Absolutely insane. Really? Oh, aye. Oh, heck. Oh, by gum. Now, friends, let's talk about Yorkshire pudding. This is Yorkshire pudding. All right? Music. I don't know why I started here, because I'm stopping you straight away. I've got a brief history of Yorkshire puddings here, friends. Brief history of Yorkshire puddings, just for you. All right? So you can learn something. Now, the origin story of Yorkshire pudding. Prior to being given the prefix of Yorkshire in 1747. 1747, this was called the Yorkshire pudding. 1747. Oh, it smells fucking delicious. It was given the prefix of Yorkshire in 1747 with the best-selling cookbook, The Art of Cookery Made Plain and Simple, by the English cookery writer Hannah Glass. The Yorkshire pudding was simply known as a batter or dripping pudding. Fucking dripping pudding. What's dripping about this? Batter, I can kind of understand, but what's dripping about this? Yorkshire. Yorkshire pud. That's where it's at. All right, 7:47, just before tea time. At 17:47. Max Wattage, how are you doing? All right. Hey up, Max Wattage, how you doing? Oh, smells fucking glorious. Now, the original serving of the Yorkshire pudding was an appetizer to main meal, usually with gravy. This was because it'd fill you up, meaning you wouldn't eat as much meat, which was expensive in the time. It was originally cooked in northern England over a fire with the meat roasting above it. The fats and the juices from the meat would drip down into the pudding, hence the dripping pudding, of course, that makes sense, and provide flavour and colour to Yorkshire pudding. Traditionally, the word pudding referred to homely and rustic desserts that were commonly eaten by the lower classes. Everyone can eat a fucking Yorkshire pud. That's the greatest thing about it. That's the greatest thing about Yorkshire pudding. Everyone can eat them. Doesn't matter what class you are. It's great, you know. Traditionally, the word pudding... Oh, I literally just said that. That's all right. These will be either served sweet or salty. Pudding dishes are mainly made with flour, all that bits of ingredients. It's baked pudding made from batter of eggs, flour, milk, or water. It has been common British side dish, which is versatile and can be served in many different ways, or by themselves, because I will happily sit and eat an entire fucking bag of them. Now, Yorkshire puddings were originally made by tipping the batter into flat round dishes around the roasting meat, but progressed over the years, giving their own square dishes. Now, the best thing about it is it's basically, as was described earlier, a cup. It's a little edible cup. You can put stuff in it and eat it. You know, put your stuff in, or your sausage. Or you can just have it all, like this. Oh, I do love a good Yorkshire pud. Do love a good Yorkshire pud, yes. Yorkshire puddings are staple with toad in whole, which is where you put sausage inside Yorkshire pudding, but normally you cook them together. We just put sausage in it. It doesn't quite do it. Gotta cook sausage in with Yorkshire pudding. Oh, exquisite. However, at one stage in my life, because I can't be asked to make Yorkshire puddings, they take far too much effort. Measuring shit. All the science behind baking. Also, how are you doing, Lucas Bond? Hello, how are you doing? Used to be a dessert back in the day. Aye, pudding. A savoury dessert. Although you could have them with sweet stuff, as we talked about jam, ice cream, you know. But, good old Yorkshire pudding. Toad in hole. Aye. Toad in hole was a good one. But, like I said, I found at one stage, somebody, some genius, had made Yorkshire pudding that looked like a canoe for a sausage. It was greatest thing in world. Honestly, used to make me sausages, because I'm one of them vegetarians. Make me vegetarian sausages, all right. Just before the vegetarian sausage was done, stick them all in the old oven. Boom, sausage canoe. It was a Yorkshire hot dog. It was a Yorkshire hot dog. You don't understand. Yorkshire hot dogs. I can honestly say, people haven't lived. People haven't lived. Yorkshire pudding and chicken tikka masala. Yorkshire pudding goes with everything. Yorkshire pudding goes with everything. There isn't a single thing in the entire world. What's that? You have your chicken tikka masala? Naan bread? No, fuck that noise. Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding. Don't need anything else. Just Yorkshire pudding. That's all you need. It's the way it works. Hey? It's got to be done. Sly Magpie, hello, how you doing? Hey, up there. Sausage canoe for the cum gutters. Exactly. Exactly. What's that? Having a myriad of semen? Well, what you need is Yorkshire pudding to go with it. Indulging yourself in a nice blowjob? Yorkshire pudding to go with it. Just pop it on the end. Eat the Yorkshire pudding from around it. One of these days, friends. One of these days, I'll think before I speak. Do you know what I mean? That's called load in the hole. Load in the hole. Oh my god. Yorkshire pudding in a battered Mars bar. Oh lordy, I can imagine that. Today is not that day. One of these days, you might do a PG. One of these days, Sly Magpie, might happen. Doubt it, but it might do. To be fair, Sly Magpie, when I do sponsored streams, I have to. I have to make them PG-13. Alright. Do you know what goes with verbal regret? Yorkshire puddings. Fucking true. Absolutely true. Friends, we're down to our last two. We're a little bit behind, but that's fine. That's all right. That's okay. We're down to our last two. Spin the wheel for Wheel at Tea. We've got a choice between toast and jam and bedtime tea. Let's find out which one of our last teas we have. It's the toast and jam. We had the biscuit tea earlier on. It's the toast and jam, friends. Let me get rid of this and put the kettle on. And in the meantime, have another Yorkshire pud. Don't get that suspender action anywhere else. Right, toast and jam. Here we are. This is the toast and jam tea, which is supposed to taste like jam on toast. So, we're going to give it a look-see. All right? Now, we had the biscuit tea. Hey up, Nibberin. Welcome on in. Nice of you to join us. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. How much tea can a person drink? Can't help wonder as Valen sloshing it away. Well, this is the thing. I could just make tea after tea after tea, and then at the end of the stream, microwave them to warm them back up again. However, I'm not a heathen or a Philistine. I like me soul intact. And that comes with just realizing my own self-worth and that I am worth a new cup of tea. You know? I'm worth spending that extra little pennies on getting the tea bags. Just saying. Just saying. Now, we had this one earlier, which is the malty biscuit tea, which tasted like if you had a cup of tea and you were dunking a digestive biscuit in it, and the digestive biscuit broke off and sank to the bottom of the cup. And so every mouthful of tea just had like a little hint of digestive. That's what that tasted like. Now we're going to try out toast and jam. Now, I don't know how this is going to go, because I'm not going to lie to you, I don't dunk me toast and jam in me tea. That isn't a thing that I've ever done. I'm assuming that people don't normally do that, because who wants soggy toast? I'm assuming that this is meant to taste like if you've had a slice of jam on toast, bite into it, and then have a mouthful of tea. That's what I'm assuming. However, oh, it smells potent. It's a powerful strawberry scent. Let's read the back of it. Oh, we got it. Let's let it steep first. Hold on. Once again, nice golden bronze to our thingy. I was expecting it to be a little bit red, a little bit of pink on the edges, but no, just golden bronze. All right, okay. We'll have a look-see. I may use my tea bags twice like a Scottish person. Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. I personally don't do it because I find that the second time you use them, you don't get quite as much of the flavor. All right? The second time you use them, you don't get quite as much of the flavor. However, I understand it. You know? Like when you make a pot of tea and you use like 3 tea bags in there because you know that you're going to be serving quite a few people, you know? I understand that. That makes sense. I know this is an 18 plus stream, but I'm sure we can refrain from saying things like microwave and tea. Honestly, Jason Andrew, I would love to. But unfortunately, some people keep bringing it back up. It's terrible. Now, if any of you know the streamer Banlish, sacrilegious, that individual. Always microwaving tea. It's terrible. Puts the milk in first, microwaves it. Scandalous. Made me vomit in my mouth. Now, where were we? Proper breakfasty brew. Toast, jam. Yep, you read that right. We've squished the taste of the world's greatest breakfast combo into an extra strong Yorkshire tea blend. It's a mighty morning brew with a lip-smacking smattering of toasty, jammy loveliness. Ready to send you into the day with a spring in your step, a smile in your soul, and absolutely no jam on your chin. Now, I like Yorkshire tea for this reason. All right? I like Yorkshire tea for this reason because they make it a bit quirky. This one talks about not having crumbs down your shirt. This one's talking about not having jam on your chin. Both very powerful problems. Very powerful problems we've got to deal with. It's very fruity. Now, let's have a look. DJ Cruel, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Now with no vowels. Well, you don't need vowels when you got tea. Look at me, third cup of the same bag. So long as you're still getting the flavour, I'm not going to criticise that. All right? So long as you're getting the flavour, I'm not going to criticise that. However, I will say I think you're worth more than 3 cups of tea out the same bag. I'm just going to say it, all right? Is that Dot Carl? Oh, no longer Dot, and neither are Carl. Well, that's all right. Well, we're going to call you DJ Cruel instead. Welcome on in. Welcome back, should I say. All right. It's a steamy. It certainly is a steamy. It's steeping nicely. Now, once again, I completely forgot that I needed to bring a teaspoon in order to get it out. So we're going to fish it out with pipe. Give it a little stir. Back and forth, to and fro. And get it out of glass mug. I have to say, don't know how I feel about this. Why do you know how socks taste? Look, sometimes. Pretty sure 3's the limit. The next one will taste like socks. Honestly, Jason Andrew, sometimes you can just picture it in your own brain, bam. You know what I mean? How do you get jam on your chin? Did no one tell you to eat your toast jam up? It's easier this way, just saying. No, what it is, Nibirin, is the vigorousness of which you approach the jam on toast. Sometimes you are left with decidedly mediocre slice of bread. When you get decidedly mediocre slice of bread, the bread consistency is not ready to take upon the sheer level of awesome that is jam. So, you layer up jam in order to get rid of the flavor. All you want from that crap shit bread is you just want the crunch, you know? You just want the crunch because it's crap shit bread. So you layer up the jam so that you don't get the taste of this horrible bread, but you do get taste of jam and you get nice crunch. And sometimes you pick it up, with the vigor of the chomp of the bite, the jam explodes, mostly in your mouth, but also potentially everywhere else around the place, and covers the entire place like some kind of Gaviscon advert, but with jam. All right? Such is way. All right? Such is way. Oh, I don't know about that. It smells very jammy. Now, once again, friends, needs to be said, I don't have my tea like most people do. Most people have milk in it. Some people even have sugar in it. All right? Some people do. I like to be able to taste the flavor in and of itself. I like the flavor of leaf. The flavor of leaf. So maybe this would taste different if I had a bit of milk in it. You know? A little bit of milk. Forgot the UK bread is inferior. Oh, Nibirin, don't you... We just cater for all peoples. Do you know what I mean? Some people just want the crunch of the bread. I, personally, have exquisite bread, especially when Classic Chunk makes it. All right, now, let me have a look. It smells like potpourri. Oh, do you know what it smells like? Cha-cha, how you doing? Hello. Missed your face. Where you been? I hope life's been treating you well, friend. Hope life's been treating you well. It smells like strawberry chapstick. You know those chapsticks you had when I was a kid? The ones that your parents got you in order to make sure that you actually put chapstick on because you didn't like the normal chapstick. So you bought strawberry chapstick and then all you wanted to do was sit and lick the entire chapstick down. That's what it smells like. It smells like strawberry chapstick. Three tea bags in a kettle. Use 3 tea bags in a cup. Perhaps you have quality tea bags in Britain, but here, but stores in here in Sweden, you only find Lipton. Sly Magpie, you need to get yourself some Yorkshire. You need to get yourself some Yorkshire, friend. Get yourself some Yorkshire tea. Alright, get yourself some Yorkshire tea, some Yorkshire puddings, and then you'll only need one bag. Trust, alright? Is that not the Yorkshire tea version of herbal tea? No, I don't think so. The Yorkshire tea would just make herbal tea if they wanted to make herbal tea. Do you know what I mean? Black tea, honey, lemon, bit of the old bourbon. Oh, I see how it is. See how it is. But yeah, this smells of strawberry chapstick. I mean, cleanse the old mouth face.
It's a raid. Flee! Flee!
Oh, while we're talking about that, ladies and gentlemen, Noel genders outside and in between, delve deep in pits of popcorn and throw them at raiders. Throw them at raiders. Come on, throw that popcorn. Popcorn's a luxury here in Yorkshire. Throw them at raiders. Throw them at raiders. Who do they think they are coming in here, getting all up in our business? Hey up there. Hey up, Alexander Devonport. Thank you very much for bringing all your beautiful people in here. How are you doing? How's it going? What were you up to? What were you doing today? Were you, I'm assuming you were doing more art stuff because you are an artiste. An exquisite artiste. People from my stream, go and check out the glorious, the wonderful Alexander Devonport. A wonderful human being who we love very, very dearly. An exquisite, exquisite artist. I wish I had more money to my name so I could buy more of Alexander Devonport's art because honestly, it is that fucking beautiful. Go and check out that cheeky little devil. Also, if you like surreal senses of humor, which I know that most of you in this community do, you will love Alexander Devonport. The weirder stuff that Alexander comes out with is honestly fucking exquisite. Absolutely fucking exquisite. Welcome on in, friends. Friends, if you're new here, 2 things you need to know about this channel. 1, you're not allowed to apologise. Faux pas individuals. Faux pas. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry I'm... saying sorry I'm such a burden. That was the other one.
You subscribed. Most kind.
Instead of saying sorry I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. 2, if you're under the age of 18, which you shouldn't be because you were just in Alexander Devonport's stream, but if you are under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave. I have to ask you to leave, for I am Colossal Filth Wizard, and we've been talking about filthy, filthy things like putting tea in the microwave to reheat it, alright? Disgusting behaviour. Honestly. Disgusting behaviour. Give me double penetration, making somebody airtight. Go over microwaving tea any day of the week. Alright? Max Voyage! Off to eat. Go do the thing. See you later. Mwah! Max Voyage, thank you very much for gifting 3 months. 3 whole months of tier 1 subscription to Alexander Devonport. 3 months! You beautiful individual. That's very, very kind of you. I very much appreciate it. Here now. Here, Alexander. You go eat, and while you're gone, I'll put your name on Mirror of Vein, alright? By having your name on Mirror of Vein, it means you get access to Purple Snapchat. Oh, good lord. You get access to me personal Snapchat. And of course, you get access to all them sexy little emotes. You don't get access to Bum Snapchat, though. That's for tier 4 subs. But the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in mirror. Good God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Oh, sexy. Oh, yes. Meow. All right? It's the only way to do it. Now, for those people who have just joined us, we've been testing teas today. Yorkshire tea, because Yorkshire tea is the greatest tea company in the world, in my personal opinion and fact. And we've just been trying toast and jam tea. Now, it smells of strawberry chapstick, all right? Because today we're doing Yorkshire Day. Today is a Yorkshire Day, dressed like a Yorkshireman because I come from Yorkshire. And we've been trying out the teas, trying out the puddings, telling people about all these little interesting facts about Yorkshire, and having a good time all round. I do say so myself. I do say so myself. Okay? So, this one is the toast and jam tea. Toast and jam tea, which is meant to taste like toast and jam with a mouthful of tea. However, it smells like strawberry chapstick. And it tastes like... How do I describe it? It tastes like You know the dried strawberries you get in muesli? So you get like a muesli, and inside it you get dried strawberries. It's like if someone took all the dried strawberries from muesli and put them in teapot with tea bag. That's what it tastes like. Not real strawberries, not as juicy as real strawberries, like dried strawberries. Like dehydrated strawberries. That kind of thing. It's not like potpourri. Not like a perfumey. It's just like dried strawberries. Can feel that taste? It's weird. Doesn't sound bad. I wouldn't say... I'd say it was the worst of the teas that I've tried so far. It's not my cup of tea. However... It's got certain fruitiness to it that I'm not sure about, is the way I'd describe it. So yeah, it's definitely got an essence of strawberry in there, but I wouldn't say that it was jammy. Do you know what I mean? Well, there's definitely no toast in there at least that I can taste. No toast that I can taste, but it has got hint of strawberry. Not tried steeped sock tea. No, that is true. I have not tried steeped sock tea. There's something about steeped sock tea, and I can't put my finger on it, but there's something about steeped sock tea that just doesn't hit me in a way that I think might be tasty, you know? Dried strawberries taste that sounds better than taste. Yeah, it definitely doesn't have like a strawberry syrup taste to it, if that makes sense. It's not like a syrupy taste. It's like dried strawberries, you know? Got real strawberries, teeny tiny wild ones. Oh, that sounds like it'd be a little bit more bitter. A little bit more bitter. Sorry, Greenfire coming in with a 3-stream streak. Coming in here, streaking all over the place. I don't know how you dare. Don't know how you dare. Not because we don't want to see you naked, but purely down to the fact that outside it's been sunshine, then pissing it down, then sunshine, then pissing it down. It's been scandalous. Honestly. Hello, Julian. Hey up, friend. How you doing? Doing all right? Doing okay?
You little stalker.
Thank you very much for follow there. Appreciate it. Don't like to call people out just in case they're lurking. We'll warn all those people that have followed today that I don't normally go this thick into Yorkshire, all right? And I also don't normally dress quite like this, all right? This is a special occasion because community have pulled together, gathered all their channel points in order to have a positive Yorkshire stream. There's part of me that's really enjoying, like, it's growing on me. But there's also a part of me that is like, that's absolutely vile. And I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. This is the tea equivalent of lukewarm. And I don't mean in temperature. Lukewarm, the perfect point between hot and cold. Where you jump into a swimming pool that's lukewarm and you feel nice and toasty, but at the same time you're freezing. You're shivering because you're freezing. That exact temperature, it's like this with flavors. There's part of me that is like, oh, that's growing on me. Oh, that's growing on me. And there's an exactly equal amount of part of me that goes, that is well and truly vile. You don't like this at all. I don't know. Don't know how to feel about this one. But every single time I take it to my face, I get a whiff of strawberry chapstick. So, I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. Not my cup of tea. Holds cup of tea. Exactly, Char Char. Sometimes it's got to be done. Can't put your finger on it. Sounds like you may have had too many toes on it already. Oh, exactly. Exactly, Miss Jilly. Hello, Miss Jilly. Hey, up. How you doing? Why are you all snooping? Want to get you to? Excuse me. What do you mean, Asari? Channel points went to the stream all right. Got 2 erections from my effort already. That is true. That is true, Althena Luna. You've been far too vigorous with this. I tell you what, you timed it perfectly. All right? Timed it perfectly. Lukewarm is the general temperature of a Tauntaun. Good lord. Star Wars dad jokes. I never thought I'd see the day, Beardy Dan, where you would do a very specific type of dad joke. But here we are. Here we are. When you drop the accent at the end of stream, it'll be jarring. What do you mean? This is how I normally talk. I put it all on for the rest of the streams. All other streams don't speak like this. But this is my natural voice. I'm only kidding. For those people that are worrying, I'm only kidding. This ain't the way it works. All right? Friends, the time has come once again for Name to Song. Now, let me think of a good song that I can... Oh, that would have been a good song, but that's quite controversial at the moment. Ooh, let me have a look. Let me have a think. Oh, that'd be a good one. Okay, music, pause. Calm you, sen. Friends, it's time for Named Song, which is the time where I give you some lyrics from song in Yorkshire accent, and you have to guess that song, not only the song, but also the name of the artiste, whether that be band or singer. All right? What's my opinion on this year's Eurovision? I don't have one, I'm afraid, Jar Char. I have never really been interested in Eurovision. It has never really floated my boat, and therefore I've kind of avoided it for many, many years. Sometimes you get a good song, good singer in there, and I'm like, oh, do you know what? That's a nice one, but I can't say I ever watch it. I know it was extremely controversial this year. I know there's massive controversies around it, but yeah, me personally don't really care. Don't really care. Now.
Oh, you're donating.
Stupedia is being far too kind. Confound them.
Stupedia? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not doing cheeky girls. I'm not doing it, you cheeky devil. I know you're desperate for it, but I'm not doing cheeky girls. Do you know the reason why? The reason why I'm not doing it? Because it's too easy. It's too easy. All right? It's far too easy. You'd be able to get that lickety-split. Now, here we go. This one's a bit unusual. However, I can guarantee most of you will have heard it. Most of you will have heard it. All right, here we go. Cities breaking down on camel's back. They just have to go, because they don't know whack. So while you fill the streets, it's appealing to see. You won't get out the county, because you're bad and free. You got New Horizon. It's ephemeral style. A melancholy town where we never smile. And all I want to hear is the message beep. My dreams, they got kissing. Because we don't get sleep. No. Windmill, windmill, foot land, turn forever hand in hand. Take it all on your stride. It is tickling, falling down. Love forever, love is freely. Turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill, foot of land. Is everybody in? That's right, it is Feel Good Inc. Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillas. By Gorillas, not even Gorillas. But by Gorillas. Congratulations. You almost got it, yeah. It was not Clint Eastwood, Aristotle, but yeah. Babbly, straight in there with Feel Good Inc. Loving to see it. Loving to see it. Oh, Cha-Cha. Footland. Exactly. Well, in Yorkshire, we don't really pronounce this. Footland. As in foot the land. Footland. Yeah, I'm afraid I have to say that the toast and jam Yorkshire tea is not my cup of tea. You know? Letter H doesn't exist. Well, it does, but only in very specific circumstances, you know? But even I know how to talk the twang. Talk the twang. Also, Cha-Cha, look at you coming in here. Redeeming vanity promo, meaning I've got to talk about myself. Good lord. All right, let's have a look. Let me have a think here. John DePayne, how are you doing? Hello. I'll tell you what, while I'm thinking about what I'm going to be talking about, ladies and gentlemen, all genders outside and in between, can I ask that you do me a wonderful favour, thanks to John the Painter, and praise to mods. Praise to mods. John the Painter has redeemed praise to mods, which means I would like you to throw out all your love, all your cheeky little lovings out there for the moderators. You can use any kind of mod loves from any kind of channel, any kind of love arts from any kind of channel. We see them all for those wonderful moderators mods. Thank you very much for all that you do in and out of stream, helping me behind the scenes, causing chaos in the mod chat, and of course helping out the community in Dixord. That sounds great in Yorkshire accent. In Dixord. I tell you what, speaking at Dixord, I've just realised something. Speaking of Dixord, the Dixord is what I'm going to promote, because every month, friends, we do movie night. Every month we do movie night, and in movie night, where we do one movie, come in, settle down. You don't have to have your cameras on, don't have to speak. We always try and have subtitles on there as well. And every month we do movie night. Make sure we have movie night. All right. This month we've been trying to watch Only Lovers Left Alive. However, I had to delay it because it was a problem. There was a problem with thingies. However, I've just realised that I hope there's no other problems. I think there might be other problem with that. Either way, I'll sort that out. That's not a problem. However, is it a random pick a movie? Also, what time? 7 p.m. BST. And I pick movie every month. So there is a list of requests that people put in. And they're like, hey, this is what I want to watch. You add it to a list. And every month, we watch one movie. And then at the end of that movie, I pick one for following movie. For following month. All right? This time, we're going to be watching Only Lovers Left Alive. Partner's got child, goes to bed at 8. To be honest with you, we might... Because I've just realised, friends, that Sunday, the 2nd of June, is the only time that my old band are playing. My old band I ain't seen in a while. And they've decided to get together and form their own little band, which is very different from the kind of music we used to play. And I'm really interested in seeing them. So that's a real pain in the proverbial oop. However, we've got amazing other things going on in the Discord. The Dixord, by the way, friends. Got amazing other things going on in Dixord. We've got loads of different areas, loads of resources for trans and LGBTQIA individuals. Loads of mental health stuff. Every Friday we do Gratitude Friday, where I encourage you all to think back over a week and think about what it is that you're grateful for, no matter how big, no matter how small. It could be I'm grateful for winning the lottery, or it could be I'm grateful for the fact that I have a roof over my head. It could be absolutely anything. We could do Saturday. We could do Saturday 1st of June. Because I've got Ken on Friday night. And then we might do Saturday. That sounds like a much better idea. Let's do that. Let me change to announcements. To June 1st. Kenny's that close. Oh, yeah. Kenny's on Friday. Then Saturday we're going to do this and do the movie night. And then Sunday, I'm off to go see my mate's old band. Oh, my mate's old band. My old band's band. Who I believe actually have something on the YouTubes. If I can find them. However, it doesn't look like I can, so never mind. I'll have to ask them for link. I have to ask them for link for their band because I would like to see them. I'd like to share them with you as well, because just because we're no longer in a band together doesn't mean that none of you can appreciate them. I love them all to pieces. Oh. Have I potentially found them? I've potentially found them, friends. That looks like them. Anyway, where was I? Saturday 1st June going to the 30th anniversary re-release of the Crow Cinema. That's entirely fair. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. Was on Saturday, so we're moving movie night to 7 p.m. on Saturday. Saturday 1st of June, because I'm going to be at a gig on Sunday 2nd of June. So I want to make sure that I'm making sure that everything's in there, but unfortunately, the only thing that can be moved is, like, Ken's on the Friday. The only thing that can be moved is the movie night, you know? Back in the Discord with your main account. Love to see it. I appreciate all you beautiful beings coming in and doing to Discord. However, friends, before we do anything else, I've got me... I've got me last tea to have. Last tea. Don't worry, it's whole water, not anything else. And you know what? As fate may have it, the last tea we're going to be having this evening is the bedtime tea. Bedtime tea, decaffeinated brew with vanilla and nutmeg. Right. Need to get rid of this horrible tea. I'll be back momentarily, alright? Oh. Okay. Appropriate tea for end of stream clock. Exactly. I feel like it's a very appropriate tea to finish on. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to sit and drink the entire thing while we sit and have a nice little chatette about the joys of Yorkshire. All right. Did you give your tea to Monty? Not by any stretch of imagination. Monty doesn't deserve tea. Monty don't deserve tea. What do you take me for? Good Lord. Won't believe what happened to you. John the Painter, you got discharged from hospital on Tuesday last week. Was in for 3 weeks. Good Lord. I hope you're all right. Hope you're okay. I won't ask what happened because, first of all, I understand that it will be potentially private. But also, if you were in hospital and something specifically bad happened, I wouldn't want to trigger anyone else in the chat, you know? Monty deserves Yorkshire pudding. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Monty isn't Yorkshire enough for Yorkshire pudding. You know? Checking on sheep. What do you mean? Ooh. Ooh. Daniel the Fragile, welcome on in. A different type of tea today. What tea did you have? I hope it was Yorkshire. Gotta head off now. Don't worry, JB Music. You take it easy. You're better off now and I'm healthier more than ever. I love to see it. Love to see it, John DePainter, and it's also an absolute pleasure having you back. So welcome back, friend. Welcome back. I appreciate you. I'm glad that you decided to return to us, you know. You want a Yorkshire pudding? Now go get some Yorkshire puddings. Do it. Okay, so this is... Let me stew it so we can steep it. Let's steep it in. Steamy. And while that is steeping, I will read back a box. Yorkshire tea, you are welcome for my constant advertising throughout this Yorkshire stream. I can't help it. Yorkshire tea is just the best. So, a proper bedtime brew. Here's a nice relaxing cup of Yorkshire decaf tea that you can happily drink before bed. And because it's bedtime, we've put some lovely herbs and spices that make it extra cozy. It's like a great big warm hug from your favourite bear. Assuming you have a favourite bear. I like that. Oh. You can really smell nutmeg in it. Vanilla and nutmeg, it says. I like being hugged by bears. Where is our bear? SI3D Printing, aka Bear. Where are you? Pseudo Natural, welcome on in. How you doing? How's it going? You had your tea shot today. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. A Yorkshire testosterone? Yes. I can imagine that would be a thing. Some people in Yorkshire are full of testosterone. I'll tell you that for nothing. For nout. As they say here. Yes, once again, I forgot my teaspoon, so I'm stirring it once again with my pipe. Back and forth, to and fro, to and fro. This one looks a little bit thinner. Looks a little bit weaker. However, considering how strong tea bag smells of nutmeg, this one doesn't smell. It doesn't smell as strong. You know? Thought I was your bear. Silicon Valley, and you wish. You dream of being me bear. Dream of it. In your silicon dreams. You're getting a new leg in a few weeks. That'll look cool. That sounds amazing, John the Painter. I would love to, once you've got it, I would love to see pictures in the Dick Sword. I would love to see pictures in the Dick Sword. Please, if there's anything that you feel might be triggering, please put a spoiler on it. Just let everyone know and put a little trigger warning on it. But we would still love to see it because we want to celebrate your progress, you know? Can you imagine if Patrick Stewart turned up with a Yorkshire tea sponsorship? That would be grand. If you're... forget that. To be honest with you, Wild Squeak, I just want... No, not Wild Squeak. Calandra. I just want Patrick Stewart to turn up here. If you could just turn up here, that would be even better. Send in the bear to compare the tea to. Exactly, right? Exactly. Got some potential bad news about my job, but heck, I'm chilling now. I'm glad you're chilling now, and don't forget, Pseudo Natural, don't forget that whatever bad news there is, it can open many doors. It can open many doors. I have had many, many times in which I have worked for other people, done full-time jobs, done all kinds of bits and pieces, and have realized that those full-time jobs just weren't for me. Bad things have happened. I've been let go. But all kinds of shizzle nizzle happening. And every single time that has happened, something else has happened that has opened many doors in my life. So, panic ye not. Panic ye not. And we can move forward together. It smells bloody glorious. It smells really nice. I can't place it, but it smells like... you know them bean bags? You know them bean bags you put in microwave, make them nice and warm? Like one of herbs in one of them, but without that ricey smell. Like if you took away ricey smell and just add herb and spice, that's what it'd smell like. You know? A lot of new opportunities open to me and better my life. Kelly Grandson. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Oh, that sounds absolutely fantastic, John the Painter. Keep pushing forward. Best way forward. All about that. Sure, Patrick Stewart can teleport down with a landing party. That'd be bloody amazing. As long as they don't bring anybody in red t-shirts. Because, you know, like, yeah, the wheat bags. Aye. Aye, them wheat bags. But, like, imagine if you put the herbs and spices from wheat bag into microwave without wheat bag. So you just get fragrance at herbs and spices. Don't get the wheaty flavour. You know? Frax always knew I was fake. How did you know? This is my true form. This is actually my head. I have to like hammer it back into place before I start streaming. That's the reason why my forehead looks so big. Because I have to hammer the flat cap, well, the flat cap part of my head backwards like that, you know? Smells like my microwave bag puss. Hey up, lighting desk, hey up. Yeah. Aye, a little bit like your microwave bag puss, Calandra. I'm assuming. I can honestly say, Calandra, much contrary to popular belief, I have never smelt your microwave bag puss. Viltrikin, hey up. You bear sad news. Oh, Veltrikin. Don't worry. I have many teas. I have many teas. Many teas and Yorkshire puddings. Sounds like euphemism. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Viltrikin. Well, I'm sure you gave her a wonderful, wonderful life. All right? You want a microwave bag puss? You'll have to forgive accent. Have to excuse accent, because today is all about Yorkshire Day. Are you famism? Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord, Milky Pork. Sending all love, Viltrikin, for sure. For sure. She had a very long life. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Never smell your microwave bag puss, sentence I've never heard before it been uttered. Well, what can I say? I'm educational, if nothing else. Beardy down the beardy man. Right. I don't know whether that would compare to a hug from a bear. Not sure that's bear hug worthy. However, it is very relaxing. Now, how do I explain this flavor? How do I explain this flavor? Coming back to Switch has been a lifesaver for you. I've missed you and Alex, everyone. Oh, well, we have missed you too, John the Painter, and I appreciate you coming back and saying hi. A hug from a badger? No, not quite. It's like... It does not taste like microwave bag puss, no. It's like it's warming your soul. It's definitely very warming and very relaxing. Death by Muffin. Herbal warm socks? No, it's definitely not got the sock in there, I have to say. Do you know what it's like, friends? Do you know what it's like? It is like a complimentary cup of tea that you are given in the foyer area of a massage parlor. Like, you know when you go in for a massage appointment and you walk in, it's like a Thai massage place. You immediately smell all of the spices and herbs and beautiful lotions and ointments. All right? And you get that wave of all the beautifulness. And you're like, oh, immediately relaxing. And you speak to a person behind counter and you're like, hey, up, here for massage. And they go, not a problem. Please have a seat. We'll be with you momentarily. And I'm like, sit down. And I'm like, oh, that's very nice. Turns out they're going to be a little bit longer than they were expecting because that's just where, like, they're finishing up with previous customer. And they're like, excuse me, Mr. Vane, would you like cup of tea? Would you like cup of tea? And they bring you in cup of tea. And as you have mouthful of tea, you get mouthful of tea, but you also get aroma of beautiful massageness. That's that is how I'd describe it. That is how I'd describe it. It's very relaxing. Very relaxing. Never been to massage parlor? Hyperalgesia? Well, I don't know what that means. He says to Google. Sensitivity to feel pain. Extreme response to pain. Oh, yeah. No, that would definitely be bad. That would definitely be bad. Bit like chai. Not really. It's more spicy. It's got more of a spice to it. But not like a hot spice, but like a relaxation spice. Like body oil. A little bit, but like body oil with spice. It's kind of got like hint at Tiger Balm, but without like the mentholy bit of it, without that menthol kick in there. But you know, like smell a Tiger Balm. More importantly, you feeling sleepy? Me, Stupedia. What? Tiger Balm back on bread now, are we? Oh no, back on bread. Chai is just a word for tea in my language? Well, no, chai tea over here is something completely different. Sounds convenient, to be honest with you. It very much is. My favourite fancy to order. Used to get one after therapy. Yeah, aye. It's very tasty. Aye, maybe. Plain toast, no jam. Aye, that sounds a bit more like it. Like it's got a bit more of an incensey vibe to it, but like a spicy incense. Like a spicy fragrance as opposed to a spicy flavour, if that makes sense. It's probably the nutmeg in there. But yeah. That kind of thing. Chugs! I see you coming in here with Victorian advice. Hey! Right. Earlier on, we did Don'ts for Husbands, so now we'll do Don'ts for Wives. Good old Don'ts for Wives in Yorkshire accent. This was a book published in 1913, but a year before suffragette movement. Year before women had vote here in the United Kingdom. And we're on chapter 7, Jealousy. Where are we? Don't fill your heart with vain imaginings if your husband's business takes him away from you for weeks at a time. He is a good fellow, or you would not have married him. You must trust him. It is in the essence of married life, but also don't let him coop you up while he is away. You must live your life. You cannot vegetate. He must trust you. Any other attitude is an insult. I agree with that. I agree with that. Once again, Blanche Ebbert hitting a nail on the head. Hitting nail on head. Guns for wives. If you have to be in a long distance relationship with your partner, which I am, so I know this from personal truth, I will never stop McSteffels from doing other things in her life, should she so wish. And she never stops me from doing stuff in my life, regardless of what goes on. We have our trust in each other. We are in a monogamous relationship, and we are perfectly happy within that. It's the jealousy and control that can cause all kinds of fuck-ups. And you need to trust your partner. Trust completely. And that comes with open communication and understanding and knowing exactly where you stand and comforting each other when you're having moments of self-consciousness and self-weakness and, well, not even weakness, self-consciousness and self-doubt. You know? Very important. Very important. Such is the way it is. Good old Victorian advice that hits well once again. Cheers, Blanche. Cheers, Blanche. Solid. Solid Victorian advice. Aye, completely agree. Completely agree. Just recently bought my own espresso machine. Plenty of experiments. Ooh, how exciting, Viltrin. That does sound exciting. Feel for you, I still have neuropathy in my other foot and I hate it. Oh, lordy. It is very relaxing. I have to say, I am a fan of this one. Okay, friends. Here we are. Teas. Teas. From worst to best. In my personal opinion. Here with Yorkshire tea. Worst of the worst, in my personal opinion, is the jam on toast tea. Jam on toast tea. Not great. Not my cup of tea. Literally. It felt more like dried fruit and smelled like chapstick for me. That's genuinely not my cup of tea. How's it going, Jam Chat Brain? Welcome back. You on tea. You on tea. Then I have to say, Biscuit Brew. Biscuit Brew was much nicer, but I feel like this is the kind of one that if you are somebody who likes dunking biscuits in your tea, if you like dunking your biscuit in your tea, then you'll probably enjoy this. You'll genuinely probably enjoy it because it has that little biscuitiness, but it's only a hint of biscuit. It's not like overpowering biscuit shit. It's a hint of biscuit. So the toast and jam just didn't hit me at all. I would say out of 10, I'd say toast and jam was like 2 for me personally. All right, toast and jam was 2. The malty biscuit was probably maybe a 5, 5.5 maybe. 5.5 maybe. All right. Then I'd say decaf. All right. It was missing a something. It was missing something. I'd say maybe like a 6. 6 out of 10. It was missing something. But it was still very drinkable. Actually, more drinkable, but than many other teas. Like, I drink this over PG Tips. Do you know what I mean? I drink this over PG Tips. It has more flavor to it, in my personal opinion. All right. Then we're gonna have to go. It's a hard one between the standard Yorkshire tea and this bedtime brew, because the bedtime brew is very tasty, and I'm gonna have to do bedtime brew.
Ooh, you little stalker.
Thank you very much for the follow. Love your name. Classic. Bedtime brew, I quite like. I'd say that's a good 7 out of 10. It's nice, it's relaxing. However, I don't think I could drink too many of them. These would be like the one on an evening type of thing. Do you know what I mean? One on an evening. What about PG-13 tips? Or even worse, Kiara. Wouldn't even rate that. Wouldn't even hit the top 10. Wouldn't even hit the 10 out of 10. Fucking PG-13. Yeah, bedtime brew, I'd say it's a solid 7 out of 10. Nice and relaxing. It's got a relaxation element to it that I was not expecting by any stretch of imagination. Yorkshire tea, fucking great. Love this stuff. I'd say 8.5 out of 10. Yorkshire tea, 8.5 out of 10. Exquisite, beautiful, my standard go-to. Nothing else compares. I will drink other tea, but it just doesn't compare to Yorkshire tea, all right? To the point where I have been, like, away, traveling, doing bits and pieces, and people, friends of mine, and also, in certain situations, like, followers, have come up and brought me Yorkshire tea because they knew I was without Yorkshire tea. It was a very unusual situation. However, it does happen. Yorkshire Gold, 10 out of 10. Gold is a 10. Gold is a 10. 10 out of 10. Do you know what? I don't like to rate things 10 out of 10. I don't like to rate things 10 out of 10 because there might be something that comes by that is actually better than Yorkshire Gold. Yorkshire tea might come out with something new that is actually better than Yorkshire Gold. So I'm going to say 9.5 out of 10. A 9.5 out of 10. Big fan of the Yorkshire Gold. I personally have it as a bit of a luxury. When I'm feeling a bit posh, when I'm feeling a bit fancy, when I'm feeling like I want a bit of a luxurious thing, I'll have me Yorkshire Gold. All right? Presenting Yorkshire Platinum. If they have Yorkshire Platinum, I want to be one of the testers. I want to be one of the... Do tea production companies do beta testing? To Twitter. Here at Yorkshire Tea. Perchance, do you do beta testing on your new brews? Thanks. A toasty beverage enthusiast. Get it going, friends. You know what to do. If you've got Twitter, first of all, give me a follow. Second of all, do all the likes and retweets and all that jazz. Whatever it is that the algorithms happen. So Yorkshire Tea are like, hey, they know who I am now. They sent me a care package, which was unbelievably nice of them. Unbelievably nice of them. So thank you very much, Yorkshire Tea. This Yorkshire, the Yorkshire Gold, the decaf, and the bedtime tea. Oh no, the decaf didn't. The Yorkshire tea, the Yorkshire Gold, and the bedtime tea all came from Yorkshire. That was part of their care package to me, which was awfully nice of them. So thank you to them, and thank you very much to the members of the community that managed to sort that out, because I have got no idea who did it. I know that a few people were involved in it, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, beautiful beans. Yorkshire tea is God tier tea from God's country. Aye, well, I mean, I can't say that God was born in Yorkshire, but possibly. I was born in Yorkshire, and maybe I am some description of deity. Hey up, Cazamoose. The Yorkshire lass loving this. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. How's it going, Jasmine? Hello. Literally just added Yorkshire Gold to my car for later this week. It'll be a treat. If your hype is accurate, my hype is always accurate. Most certainly. Well, it's certainly accurate for my taste buds. Yorkshire Gold. Okay, so difference. Are you Authenticator? Have you had Yorkshire? Have you had Yorkshire tea before? Love your stream, yours. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. Well, you're very welcome on in. Appreciate you. Yorkshire puddings are from Yorkshire. They're heaven for sure. Yorkshire puddings. Hey up. Got our Yorkshire puddings here. We've been talking about them earlier. It was in 1747 that they became officially known as Yorkshire puddings. Before that, they were dripping puddings. Dripping puddings. Yeah, disgusting. Yorkshire puddings, exquisite. Beautiful. Do you know what I mean? It's a speciality item when it's imported. All right, well, I tell you that. So Yorkshire tea has got quite a strong flavour to it, but it's very tasty. It's the best tea. If you know what the standard tea tastes like, imagine the best version of that tea. All fine and dandy. A little bit bitter, strong flavour, but very tasty. However, Yorkshire tea, smoother. Still got that nice flavour, but in a more regal kind of way. It doesn't hit you quite as hard. It sort of like smooths you in. If that makes sense. Like, trying to think of a good comparison. Like, Yorkshire tea is doing some description of exercise straight away. You just jump in, boom, do it right. I'm doing a marathon. Fantastic. That's grand and dandy. Yorkshire Gold is like doing a warm-up before you do the marathon. Do you know what I mean? You do that warm-up and just eases you in. You're already limber. You're already loose. You're already hitting, ready to go. You know what I mean? What are you dripping into? Is this an old thing I don't understand? No, so basically, Jam Jar Brain, what it comes down to, we did a brief history on Yorkshire puddings. So what it came down to is before, like, these are Yorkshire puddings, as we understand them. However, they were known as dripping pudding. Also known as batter pudding. And you can understand the batter one because it was batter. Do you know what I mean? However, the dripping pudding basically became because when you cooked your food, your meat in your food, you would cook the meat in the higher part of the oven and you would put your Yorkshire puddings underneath the meat. So the Yorkshire puddings would catch whatever dripped off the meat, which is the reason why they became known as dripping pudding. However, in 1747, a cookbook by Hannah Glass was released about how to make cooking simple. And Yorkshire puddings were rebranded from dripping pudding, which sounds a bit vile, to Yorkshire pudding, which sounds fucking exquisite. Sounds good in the mouth. Feels good in the mouth, you know? Do song team my part of Canada. You will absolutely love Yorkshire Gold then. Once upon a time, I cooked for many people and would have individual Yorkshire puds as you have. Now I live alone, I make it in a loaf pan and don't have to share it. To be honest with you, Miss Jilly, completely agree. Completely agree. Stand by that decision. Like, these are nice. These are nice Yorkshire puddings. They're great. They're nice little bite-sized Yorkshire puddings. However, if I can get one the size of my face, I will do. If I can get one the size of my face, I will happily indulge in that. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever had one of them Yorkshire pudding wraps? I have indeed, but my Yorkshire pudding wrap would have been different, do maybe? Because being vegetarian, I've never really had it with like meat or anything like that. However, I did have a bit of mashed potato wrap. So it was like a big Yorkshire pudding that somebody put shitloads of fucking mashed potato in it, loads of salt, loads of pepper, wrapped it all up like a burrito, and gave it to me. It was fucking great. Those are my aunt's Yorkshire puddings. They are indeed, Jam Jar Brain. They are indeed. Your Aunt Bessie's. I could live on Yorkshire puds. I'm not even going to lie to you, friends. There was a very large part of my childhood where my parents would buy 3 bags of Yorkshire puddings because of how many Yorkshire puddings we ate. We would sit and have just puddings, like Yorkshire puddings as pudding. You know? Mum makes some of the best Yorkshire puddings. Always loved Sunday dinner growing up. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Fact, exactly. Veggie too. Sounds amazing. Honestly, Doom Hippie. Exquisite. Absolutely fantastic. The only thing I would have added is maybe some, like, peas. Not like mushy peas, but like peas. Do you know what I mean? Few peas in the spud. A couple of little hidden vegetables. Maybe even a random bit of roasted broccoli. Nice roasted broccolus. Something like that. Sort me right. Oh, salivating just thinking about it. I'm going to eat the rest of them Yorkshire puddings in a minute. It's all grand, do you know what I mean? All whole and no toad. Fucking hell, that was Yorkshire, wasn't it? All whole and no toad. Fury, how you doing? Hey up, friend. Hey up. Moon looks so yellow right now. Can't see it. I'm inside. It's because it made of cheese. I mean, so they say. So they say. Alright. Such is the way it works. Anyway, friends. Let's do another named song. Let's do another named song because I'm already late on that one. This is a point where I sing song in Yorkshire accent, or more to the point, read lyrics in Yorkshire accent, and you all guess the name of the song. You guess name of the song. Not only name of song, but also name of artist that created song. All right, you ready? You ready? Calm yourself. We're ready. All right. Oh, boys. Cheeky girls. Oh, girls. Cheeky boys. Oh, boys. Cheeky girls. Oh, girls. Cheeky boys. You never ever ask, where do you go? You never ever ask, what do you do? You never ever ask what's in your mind. You never ever ask if you'll be mine. Come and smile. Don't be shy. Touch me bum. This is life. We are cheeky girls. We are cheeky girls. You are cheeky boys. You are cheeky boys. We are cheeky girls. We are cheeky girls. You are cheeky boys. You are cheeky boys. Cheeky, cheeky. Never heard anything like it? Well, it's a real obscure one. Touch me bum. Come and join. I'll skip ahead a bit. Come and join. This might be a bit more familiar. Come and join Cheeky Club. This is what you want. Come and sing Cheeky Song. Our cheeky song. Come and join Cheeky Club. This is what you want. Come and sing Cheeky Song. Our cheeky song. Come and smile. Don't be shy. Touch me bum. This is life. Ooh. Cheeky, cheeky. That's right. How did you guess it? Cheeky girls with the cheeky song. Cheeky girls with cheeky song. Good Lord. I don't know how you got that one. Oh, there must be some people listening to some real obscure music here. Real obscure music. You have a friend who makes mini Yorkshires with salmon mousse just to bite fucking lovely. That sounds like a what do they call them? Aperitifs? Accoutrements? Vol-au-vents, those things. Those things. All them ones. All those cheeky little things. Aye. New to you? Exactly. Well, this is it. Do you know what I mean? Please say someone clip that. Oh, God, I hope not. God, I hope not. Like, ketchup would have been another good one from them. Oh, God. The Sorry Greenfire. The cheeky girl song with the cheeky girls is a meme. A meme. One of them their memes. Cheeky, cheeky. And you know what, friends? We'll have one more fun fact from Yorkshire. Oh, this makes me very happy. York Minster is the largest Gothic cathedral in Northern Europe. Up there with some of the best things to do in Yorkshire is York Minster. It's an absolute must. Presiding over historic city of York since the 7th century, the Minster is still a fully functioning church with services every day. He also has the largest Gothic cathedral in Northern Europe and offers tours around building.
Most kind.
What a time to remember Valen is streaming Valen Trollol.
Psycho Siren, you've come in right at to end, but you're doing all right. Doing all right. Coming back for the 7 months, you cheeky devil. Let's have a look. I'll do one more. Oh, my God. First of all, I'll inscribe your name upon Mirror of Vein. All right? Psycho Siren. By having your name up on Mirror of Vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, of course. You get access to all them sexy little emotes, but most of importantly, got to roll over every morning, look in mirror, and go, God, do I look rough? But goddamn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, hurrah, sexy. Ooh, yes. Meow. All right? And the last fact I'll give you about Yorkshire is the Yorkshire holds a world record, friends. A world record. We Brits love any excuse to get the bunting out. Get the bunting, which is like little triangles of fabric in amongst loads of, like, just loads and loads of, or like a big string with little triangles of fabric over it. That's what they call bunting, all right? Just in case people didn't know what bunting was, all right? And the Tour de France is no exception. In 2014, the Great Cycle Race was given a traditional Yorkshire welcome. Villagers in Crag Vale, which is a place in Yorkshire, made their best effort to create a 7-mile stretch of bunting along the Tour de France route. The bunting was made with curtains, tablecloths, and even a butcher's apron, with a whole lot of Yorkshire love. We have the world record for bunting. For bunting. The only way to do it, evidently. Evidently, alright? Good Lord. And that, friends, is where we're going to leave to Yorkshire Stream. And now I can talk normally. Hello, you delightful individuals. Welcome back. Hello. Don't even know what I sound like anymore. Bunt cake in the bunt tin. Oh my God. Really? Really? Really, you cheeky devils? Yes, friends, that is where I'm going to be leaving the stream. That's where I'm going to be leaving the stream, doing all of the Yorkshire stuff. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I hope you all enjoyed that too. There he is. There I am. Me and all my flamboyance. I know you love the Yorkshireness. Well, that was the reason why I was like, you know what? We're going to do a Yorkshire stream. Let's do a Yorkshire stream. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Let's just throw it out there. You know what I mean? But friends, we're going to go raid somebody. We're going to go raid somebody. Brat cake for a brat train. You've had 2 brat trains already. You've had 2 brat trains already. You don't need any more. Cheeky little devils, you. All right, let's go raid somebody. Let's go throw some love at another delightful individual. Let's please go throw some love at another glorious individual. Friends, if you're not, what, I tell you what, just stick around for the raid. Stick around for the raid, even if it's on like 5-10 minutes. Even if it's on like 5-10 minutes, just to throw some love out, just to go throw some love at another beautiful individual. I'd really, really, really appreciate it. And before we do that though, friends, could you do me a massive favor and throw out some mod loves in the channel? You can use any kind of mod loves from any kind of channel. You can use any kind of love hearts from any kind of channel. Say a massive thank you to those wonderful moderators. I would very much appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. Mods, thank you so much for all that you do. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for all you do in and out of stream. I really, really appreciate it. You massively helped me out behind the scenes and massively helped the community out in the Discord. And I really appreciate that. Don't forget, friends, that this week is going to be a fucking busy one because tomorrow we're going to be back with more Faye. Wednesday, we're going to be back with more Song of Horror. Thursday, I'm going to be doing the Ken Get In. Friday, we've got Ken and hopefully a YouTube release on the Thurston Vanity channel. Saturday, we're going to be doing the movie night. And then Sunday, I've got this gig. So it's a busy old week. It's a busy old week. And I'm really gutted because I'm not going to be able to see McStevels this weekend. But unfortunately, such is life, you know. Did Etienne make it? No. No. Oh God, no, Nifrin, no. Not by any stretch of the imagination, I'm afraid. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Right, let me have a look. We can go throw some love over to. Oh, let's go throw some love over to this person. Let's go throw some love over to this. We've not rated this person before, but they are quite a delightful individual the times that I have popped in. So let's do that. Let's go raid this person. Friends, if you're a subscriber, please copy and paste the first raid message. If you're not a subscriber, please copy and paste the second raid message. That's the first bot of vein raid message for subscribers. The second bot of vein raid message for non-subscribers. Friends, we're going to raid somebody new. We haven't raided this person before, but like I said, I have popped into their streams before, and they are a delightful individual from what I have seen of them. They are glorious, and they're nice, and they're doing some retro stuff today. Let's go and raid Luna Mothwing. No. Spelled their name wrong. Classic. It's Luna Mothwings. Valen. Luna Mothwings. Who is doing some retro action. Oh. Friends, if you're not up in the raid here, please click on the link down here. Ooh. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for the raids, the subs, the gift subs, all the cheeky little bitties. Thanks so much for spending your time here. Thanks so much for those cheeky little donations. I very much appreciate it. Let's go and throw some love over to Luna Mothwings. If they are still playing. Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Let's go and throw some love. Friends, I'll be back tomorrow with more Feet, which is the interesting little indie platformer game that we've been playing, which is great and fun. We should be finishing it tomorrow, which is very exciting. Then I'll be back on Wednesday with more Song of Horror. It's been great. I've genuinely fucking loved the game, and I'm gutted that it's taken me so long to get around to playing it, but we're going to go do it, all right? If you're not in the raid up here, please, genuinely go click the link that I've clicked there so we can all throw some love at Luna Mothwing. Like I said, they're a very nice person. For every time that I've been over and said hi, they have been a glorious individual. But yeah, let's go throw some love, all right? Friends, thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for indulging all my ridiculousness. And until tomorrow, don't do anything I wouldn't do, because if I don't do it, I'll fucking kill you. See you later, bye-bye.